Welcome back to the Commoners of D&D. We're excited to be back. Ready to get on to trying to find a dragon, maybe? Trying to get these kids off. I think we're going to see if AJ has any news from Tiger Skull RPG, first of all.
Yeah, this episode and every episode is brought to you by Tiger Skull RPG.
Tiger Skull! Man, the energy tonight.
Man, it's dead.
Kyle's not here, so...
Tiger Skull!
Use code Commoners30 at TigerSkullRPG.com to get 30% off everything in the store. No particular news, nothing new from Tiger Skull RPG, but no better time to find something for your D&D loving loved ones.
It's Christmas.
Yeah. Just go use a code, get a discount, get some cool miniatures. Anybody with a 3D printer, anybody that likes role-playing games, tabletop games, all kinds of really cool, detailed stuff over there. I was on the website today, and one of the coolest things, I think his name's Groat or something like that. Groat the Executioner. It's this big burly guy with like a humongous
Wire?
Battle axe.
It's some type of axe thing,
On a pole arm?
It looks basically like a guillotine on a sword or like on a pole. It's really cool. Anyway, go check that out. And you can also follow us on Instagram and Facebook at The Commoners Official and Twitch at twitch.tv/CommonersOfD&D. Streams Mondays and Fridays at 7 o'clock.
All right, thank you.
That's it.
And just throw it right back on over to Quincy now for a recap of last session.
Quincy's doing the recap. Okay. We haven't been doing these in character. It's a shame. I'm going to start that back. So... last time, we were rather exhausted from staying up all night after fighting the vampiric creatures and then going to the circle and investigating that. But there was no time to rest. We investigated the docks, decided we were going to take the kids out by barge by smuggling them inside some crates and barrels. So the first thing on the to-do list was to get crates and barrels. Some of the group went to do that. Buck traveled across town to go speak to Jinsey and get Tommy and Charlie and bring them back to the orphanage so we could smuggle them with the rest of the kids. While that was going on, Thren had a bit of a realization that he had possibly told the Bathory some things more than we originally thought. We had not really stopped and thought about it. He was charmed, and we realized that the reason that they're looking for us, they know we're in town, is because Thren has disclosed some information. We realized that also there's other consequences with the Inkling being in trouble, and also my friends, all the Seagulls, could possibly be in trouble if they knew that we were friends with them. So, in a mad dash, I ran back across town to warn Jinsey and Sybil and the others while they were working on smuggling the children. When I went to find Jinsey at the nest, Winslow was there acting a bit strange, and he attacked me. He bit me. It turns out he is one of the vampires as well. I managed to fight him off, but possibly not kill him. I cut his head off and escaped with Jinsey. We met up with the rest of the group, and we decided that we all needed to leave town. So we traversed back across town while the group was loading up the barge. They left without us because we knew they needed to hurry before the gates closed. But we made it back just in time to borrow another boat and travel out of the gate before the gates closed. And we met up with the group a little ways up the river, and we opened the crates to let the kids out as soon as we were out of sight. And now we need to figure out how we're going to get them to Juniper Grove and to safety while we're also on our way to meet up with Cezrin, a dragon that we're trying to befriend. A mouthful, but I believe that's it. And now I have
Very good.
inspiration.
Take your inspiration, yes.
The only thing that update was missing was the immense amount of stress that Quincy caused in almost not making it back.
Yeah.
You missed Satan Common. It was by design. It's okay. It's fine, though.
Yeah, he kind of wanted to be left behind.
I didn't want to. I was trying to motion to Seth that, like, I didn't feel like it was realistic for me to make it back in time, given the time frame. So I was trying to let Seth know I'm not trying. I'm not going to be upset if I get left.
Well, after being
I tried to
screamed at for ruining y'all's plans on Satan Common that week, I was like,
trying to help.
I'm going to make sure y'all stay together. But no, it would have actually been a really cool thing to have had him have some mini adventures with the seagulls being locked inside of Galeport while y'all went to deal with Cezar, and that could have been interesting. So, but missed opportunity. Oh well.
Well, I tried to account for that, and that's why he had one of my items. So,
all right. So yes, you are all y'all have forsaken the rowboat. Y'all have piled the children out of the crates and the barrels, and I think y'all dumped the crates and the barrels over the side of the.
I don't know if that was ever decided.
There wasn't room really if y'all for all the people.
We had to push
with the
excess
boxes and
barrels,
stuff,
yeah.
So we just throw in the water? Because they're going to float.
That doesn't matter.
I thought we just popped the tops open and the kids were like sitting in the barrels.
Well, we had to stack them, I
Yeah,
think.
if y'all wanted to do that, I guess. I mean, I guess you could pop the tops
we
and
do whatever
have
we
this
need
weird
to.
pyramid thing for them to sleep in.
Yeah, let's do whatever we need to.
Yeah.
Use them for firewood later.
I was under the impression we were going to be unloading sometime to make a base camp. So I don't know. A lot of misconceptions and just.
Well, maybe y'all haven't even.
I
Got
think
rid of
we opened the
rowboat. Maybe
crates
y'all
and the
just-
kids were just in the
I was
crates.
20 minutes from finishing last episode, so I don't remember.
Okay.
Yeah, I seem to remember the last thing we did. We opened them all up so the kids could kind of stand up.
That
And
So they
breathe,
didn't
but no, I don't
suffocate.
think we dumped them overboard yet. We were
Okay.
trying to decide that.
Okay.
Well, the seagulls are there with you. You're all there. Kyle and Tate are not here tonight, but if we need to roleplay anything with them, we will. I will talk in a crazy girly voice for right now.
He can drop
What
that
was
character.
Kyle going on? That was a wild game back for
I
Kyle.
made sure to address the mop before we finished last game.
So that is where y'all find yourselves.
All right. Where do we need to go now? We need to. I think the next plan was Thrin. Where do you need to be to make this teleportation thing?
How far are we away from the city at this point? Not very far.
Like 5-10 minutes upriver.
Yeah. We're out of shot of the gate though, because that was a big part.
Do you
of it.
need dry ground, Thren? Because
Preferably somewhere probably flat where I could cast the spell.
Does it take drawing on the ground?
That's it is, but you have to inscribe the situation.
So ground would not work. It needs to be something that you can use chalk on. You can't
you're
use
dumping
on
chalk.
dirt,
Like chalk.
right?
Well,
Is it chalk dust or chalk?
Yeah, it's not like writing with chalk, I don't
Oh,
think.
okay.
I don't know. But also, did you need to speak to Evelyn about that? I mean, we conversed about that before. In order to teleport them, do you need to talk to her first? I know we need to send some messages. At least warn them that there's about to be kids showing up, if nothing else.
Vistrid, you gave Thren the scroll of sending back, right? Yes. Okay.
Yeah, it's Dalinar.
It's begun glowing as he has begun writing you back. Thank you for the information. Duke Jack had already actually informed us that the king was thinking about mobilizing his units towards Derry. He knew, of course, that we had overthrown Duke Hornbeam, but it seems that it has been told or made clear to him that our new headquarters is there. We will keep sentries posted at the Inklings' secret base. Hopefully they don't know about that. That is a stronghold that we hope to maintain if possible, but we're garrisoning down Juniper Grove, Derry, and the Inkling. Thank you for the information. Glad Thren's back with y'all. That he's a major asset to your group. Is there anything else that you need to let us know about?
I'm not going to send to him just yet.
Okay,
I'm
now
gonna-
that's on the paper. You can
Yeah,
just
right,
write out.
right. I am going to send one to
Evelyn.
Evelyn. Yeah.
Yeah, how many slots do you have?
Of that, I think I have 3. Pretty
And
sure.
how many is teleportation 3rd level?
No,
higher. Okay.
No,
Okay.
no. That's 5th level.
Okay, that's what I thought. Just making sure before I didn't know if that was going to be a conflict of slots.
No, it's a 5th level spell.
How many fifth level spell slots do you have?
I think I have 1 or 2. I'd have to look again. I think I have 2. Yeah, 2. Yeah. I'm going to send sending to her.
Okay.
We have managed to get the children out of Galeport. Oh boy. We are sending them to you at Juniper Grove. And I'm just going to leave it like that.
got one more. Bye.
He had 7 more. Love you. That was 18. He had 7 more. You kind of hear frazzled. Where are you? We're not really at Juniper Grove right now. You can go ahead and send them there. I don't think you can use my transportation circle, but you know Juniper Grove. And she sends you back. She'll just send you, because I don't know how many words that was. Since you know the area well enough, I think that you can go ahead and create your own circle and drop them in the square. What children?
Yeah, I don't think we ever did tell her about the kids.
She's nowhere near Dalinar, is she?
We don't know.
Yeah, we don't know.
Maybe not right at that point.
We don't know where Evelyn is, and we know that
is.
he's probably in Derry.
Yeah.
She was, I think, in Derry last time we saw her.
I'm just gonna look to everybody on the barge.
You could respond to her.
I know, but I've messaged Evelyn, but I don't believe that she's actually in Juniper Grove currently. So I don't know if it's a good idea to send them there or not. So
Well, I mean, somebody's there.
Yeah, the people of Juniper Grove moved back to Juniper Grove.
Because I'm
And
sure, like, Roran and Triss could figure out a way and find something to do with them. Like, Evelyn doesn't have to take care of the kids. The reason we need to talk to Evelyn was just for teleportation reasons. So are we saying that...
but she said that the circle wouldn't be good to use.
She said you can't send it to the circle, but that you can just send them to the middle of the square of Juniper Grove. That you know the area good enough because you've been
Because
there.
the teleportation circle spell, you're going to allow him to do it. We're just making sure. Okay.
Yeah, he's drawing himself a circle here, and he's thinking of the square in Juniper Grove, and that's where they should land.
That's
I mean, that's basically teleportation.
yeah. Yeah, that's how that works.
Well,
That was the
the way circles work, then I mean, the king could have someone just jump to y'all's circle. So
True.
I'm being nice.
I know. I'm just saying because I'm not trying to use a higher level spell because that's what it does.
So real
It's like-
teleportation is higher level than...
yeah, that's like sixth or seventh level. spell.
Why do they wait so long to give you that? That's very useful.
He's very powerful.
Do you have to be in a circle to teleport?
Yeah, you had to know the sigil of that circle.
It's supposed to be a like A to B. You have to have
Yeah.
B already established.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't like magic rules. No more magic.
Okay, so basically, Tyrell, keep this in mind. Don't take teleportation ever if he's going to let you
there
use
go.
that.
Yeah.
Or
The
teleportation.
Early
teleportation
level
circle is apparently just as strong as the teleportation spell. So
Yeah.
you're welcome. But I mean, you have to take the time. Does teleportation take a time to draw a circle or something?
No, it's like instantaneous.
So this one, you're still having to draw a circle just to get
So you
something.
have to do the whole ritual.
Yes.
Yeah, and
That's
it takes
It's probably 10.
to cast it. It takes 1 minute.
Oh, just 1 minute.
1 minute.
So it's teleportation is a so teleportation will be group combat efficient,
And
whereas
it's-
circle's not.
it's only a duration of 1 round too.
Oh, that means
They have to be standing in the circle when it's activated.
Okay, so that's the restraints of it then.
Yeah.
Okay.
How big is it? Can we get all these kids in it in one cast?
I hope so. It's
We're about to have to take a long rest.
Is it gonna be a 5 foot by 5 foot square?
Yeah, but he's going to have...
a 10-foot diameter circle on the ground inscribed with the sigil.
Okay, 10-foot
That's
diameter.
4 people, but they're kids. and
No,
small.
that's just for combat.
I know.
Yeah.
We could get in a 5-foot circle.
Easily.
Yeah.
We get in a 3-foot circle, probably.
Probably.
Right.
And they're kids, so...
Pile them on top of each other. You all just lay
Okay,
down.
so Thran,
stack them.
you're going to send them to Juniper Grove.
I suppose so. Yes.
Could you maybe go with them, and then could you do that to come back, so you could make sure that they got where they need to go, and they have somebody to help them, because they don't need to just drop in there and have to figure it out.
The only thing is that I only have enough for this one casting. Because once I use this, it consumes the component.
Oh,
what's the
God.
component?
What's the?
The 50 gold pieces worth of precious gems.
You don't have 100 gold pieces of precious gemstone. No. Good Lord, I didn't know about that.
Well, I could accompany them, but just make sure they get there, and then have Evelyn send us back.
if she's there. Or I wonder if
I
anybody.
mean, I think
has-
she can jump around to all of her actual established circles. So maybe me and Rask go and accompany him, explain the situation.
That works. That works.
and just
then
be gone till tomorrow. Or what?
Yeah.
Well, then we get
But then
them back.
where do you come back to though? That's,
No, we just reconnect to that point, and because is it two-way door?
This is another complication of the spell, is that it's not permanent unless you do it every day for 1 year.
No, I know what I'm saying. Is it a two-way door?
Where are they going to teleport back to? Because Evelyn's not necessarily familiar
So
with where
what
our
I'm saying,
raft
it's really
is sitting in the middle
So
of this river.
to get them back, we have to buy 100 more gold of stuff. He'll have to teleport to them and then come back with them
To where though?
to wherever we are at the
But
time.
he won't know.
Well, that's what I'm saying. If he leaves and then comes back in the same.
Well, if we
he
make
can
a base
cast
camp
two
and we wait
spells,
for
we
him.
just got to have 100 gold dust.
We could ask Evelyn if she knows any of the areas around here. I mean, she's traveled all over the place.
You could literally teleport them to a place, literally, like an actual teleportation spell.
Yeah. Well, also maybe somebody has the gems where you could buy it because you're the only one that's going to know exactly where we are.
Oh, that's true. If we're just out in the wilderness, he wouldn't know where to home in.
Exactly. Yeah. Unless where we stop, we stay. Wherever he casts it from, we have to stay there because then he'll know that area.
Well, but we can do that. We can set up a camp
Yeah.
tomorrow night or something. And
But then
he can-
he's just going to have to be the one to cast the spell. It can't be Evelyn.
One of the things that teleportation.
I don't think we can count on
teleportation
Evelyn. She's
spell
not in Juniper Grove.
does
Yeah, I agree.
Is you have to, like, the more you know an area, the more likely it is to succeed. So, like, say if Buck and Rask are the ones teleporting, if they like study that particular area, they could describe that.
Don't
to,
you create the other door though? So it's how well you know the areas as the caster,
I think so. That's
or is it is it the person going, or is it the person doing the spell?
I think it'd be the person casting.
Tell the one we're talking about, teleportation circle.
Buck's like, I just sent Evelyn a message through sending. I can do that now. Quincy knows.
yeah. He talked to me.
And she says that she's pretty aware of all this area.
So she's going to know a particular rock or bend in the river.
She said-
you just lost a 3rd level spell.
She said that there's a broken down castle down the way that we're supposed to be going. I explained that we're supposed to be going to find some dragon down that other pathway. And she said there's a broken down castle that she could.
Well, yeah, but we'd have to get all the way there by the time that you teleport back. That could be days away. I was thinking if we could make it to Jacob's cabin,
She's aware of Jacob's cabin too, but
That's how far is that?
this is me trying to get Tatum.
I know. I'm just trying to be accurate. How far was Jacob's cabin from Galeport? Because I know we've made
It was
in
like
a
8
day.
hours.
8 hours?
Or maybe less. It's a couple hours. It was a pretty long
It
distance.
took us a lot longer because of the fight in the middle, but yeah, we got there.
The fight.
The fight happened
Was
before we
before
made it to
Jacob's
Jacob's
cabin.
cabin.
Oh, it was.
I know we made it from. Okay, no, I can tell you exactly how long it is because we got to Jacob's cabin early in the morning and we made it to Galeport that afternoon or late morning.
So,
Probably just like 4 hours.
all right, we'll say 4 hours. That sounds better.
So what if could we push to Jacob's cabin tonight? And we were nice to him before. He knows us. Maybe he would let us stay. And then maybe there's land around there that's got a good surface for him to cast a spell on. We would have a place to stay.
But don't worry too much about the surface. I can take care of that.
Oh, you could make us a rock or something. couldn't
I
you?
can change mud into stone and stone.
But
into
still,
rock.
there's nowhere to camp. Well, yeah, unless you did that. But like, I mean, it would be a good place.
We have like 20 kids, so before
that's
it's
true.
time for them to
That-
eat again, they need to be somewhere where they can be safe.
Are we gonna
Is it
try to?
25?
Are we
It
gonna
was
try to
23
teleport?
plus 2.
Are we gonna try to teleport them immediately?
I thought that was the plan.
I think that's what we need to do.
And then we can worry about getting.
I want to get them somewhere safe.
and Buck back.
Okay, so we're gonna teleport Raskin. Oh, if Thren doesn't go, then he can't come. It has to be Evelyn.
Okay,
But she knows Jacob's cabin. She can send them back.
Yeah, I think we
Okay.
can. I think we can.
Okay,
trust
so
everyone
Rask and
to-
Buck go.
yeah,
Let's make it to Jacob's cabin then. That's what I say.
it's already
Yeah.
dark. Is there anywhere else?
Yeah, it's like
But-
it's getting close to 6 o'clock.
Thren, can you make one of these on the barge?
Yes, I probably could.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
getting close to like winter.
Is it dangerous because the barge moves?
know, but
Y'all had to leave by 5:30, and y'all talked a little bit, and y'all kept going. So it's getting close to 6 o'clock.
we can light it up.
Why don't we just send the kids now, and then we can go where we need to go?
I could probably actually draw it on the barge.
On the
itself.
barge, yeah. We'll just push all these barrels off of the water. Boom! And then let's just do it on. Let's just pull the ball. Let's just dock the barge over on the land and just do
it
let's
on
get
the
the
barge.
kids somewhere right now. It's already dark.
Okay, that's fine.
Last time we sailed these waters, we got attacked by a giant
You're
bird.
right.
I'd rather
You are
not
right.
sail 4 hours at night.
Okay.
That was a really cool fight.
All right.
Do you have it? Well, we're about to take a long rest, so you take it. Earth and grass.
Earth and grass.
Earthbind.
Earthbind, yeah.
Okay. I guess
No
that's
more
what-
magic. No more magic. That
yes, I
spell's
do.
been,
Yes, I do.
That
Yes, I
spell's
do.
been deleted. No more magic.
Whenever he's able to wild shape into flying creatures, could he turn into that thing?
No.
No, it's a monstrosity. I'm limited to beasts.
And
Monstrosity.
it's too high of a
It
sea.
can already turn into a
What a
flying
shame.
creature.
I just haven't had a lot of
All right,
opportunities.
so you're
to
drawing
use
it on the barge.
All right, yeah. So we'll clear whatever we need to.
What's the percentage chance?
There's not. It just
there's not
opens
one.
up. The other one has a percentage.
Teleportation
chance.
does.
Yeah, that's a higher level
the
spell.
better one has the worst chance.
Well, you can do it anywhere though. You can go anywhere you want. There's no teleportation circle needed, unless
How far away from the city do y'all think y'all are at this point?
like a 10
traveled,
minutes
what,
upriver?
an hour?
Or is that an hour?
No, y'all ain't traveled an hour yet.
At least 30 minutes. I mean, we've been moving while we're talking.
And it's also after dark, so. Right, he's wanting to get away from. So, okay.
For anti-magic reasons.
Possibly.
Well, it hasn't affected their sending. So, do y'all feel like y'all sendings are being affected?
That's true.
No.
Oh, no, he's got the ring anyway,
She
right?
specifically
Do you still have
told us
The
to
ring doesn't necessarily work.
type spells.
Oh.
Or what's interfered with.
Wasn't it just within the walls of the city though? It's not-
we don't know how big the
We don't know.
Okay, well.
She specifically said they don't like bamfing.
Okay, well, Seth just asked us that. We didn't roleplay that, so.
Bam thing.
I mean,
I think we're at least 30 minutes away.
Okay. So you're drawing your teleportation circle. Who all is getting in the circle?
all the kids, Buck and Rask.
If we can get them in there. And we'll just give up a whole barge. The rest of us will just get on the other barge.
Easily. Yep.
Or get on the land and wait
Okay.
for him to get done.
Yeah.
All right. Thrin, you're.
All right. I take a minute to draw it. I'll make sure that they're all in the center of this thing before I finish it, and I'll start uttering a few words into the incantation, and it opens up a hole, and off they go.
So do they all like fall into it?
Or they
No,
just
there's
disappear.
As a whole? Okay.
It's kind of like Wile E. Coyote.
He disintegrated them.
As y'all watch,
And then they fall.
as y'all watch, just a bright light on the edges of the circle begins spinning around the circle, and it just keeps getting tighter and tighter. And as
Haven't we already experienced this when we got teleported?
not this one,
Not exactly like that.
I thought.
and y'all didn't watch, y'all were inside of it.
Yeah, true.
So as the lights continue to get faster and faster, they begin to come in, and the body parts of people, the kids and Buck and Rask, begin disappearing. And the last thing you see is Rask waving by as the light comes into the very center and then flashes out, and everyone on the barge is gone.
Well, Thrin, I hope you didn't kill him.
You want to check?
Buck sends you ascending, Quincy.
It's too.
Oh, we made it.
Oh, they're safe. They're safe. Bug gave me a message. Okay, we're good. Okay, we can breathe a little bit easier.
Now we've gotten rid of 25 children, Buck and Rask.
Oh yeah. What about the seagulls? Did they go?
No,
Oh, they didn't.
Oh hell.
I didn't think about
I
it.
Well,
didn't
no. I think I'd rather them be with us.
Do we want to backtrack that because we planned on it, right?
They would have gone.
No, let's say there wasn't room.
Getting them the heck out of there.
Well, then
There
they
was
could have helped the
47
kids, and Buck and Rask wouldn't have to go.
Do we want to go back and say they got on? Where you want to have conversations with them?
Probably, but
I think they should.
Okay,
stay
we'll
with
say
us.
that there wasn't room for them.
Yeah. Let's
If
say
y'all
that.
want to send them the next day or something, y'all can.
I don't have any more components. It can. Shh.
God, Tyrell.
Saying I'm just.
That's what we go back to the city for.
Y'all have gems, don't y'all? I've given
You
y'all
have-
so many
I had-
gems.
it's like it's.
has to be infused in the chalk.
And I gave y'all 5,000 gems, and y'all traded them for just one-time use of 50 gems.
That's all I figured I would need.
Mistake.
I've still got the big diamonds.
I think we got to live with it. That's
It's fine,
my
it's
bad.
fine.
I wasn't thinking.
We
of
have
all
a
that.
little boat. We can send Thrin into town. It's not the end of the world. Jesus.
I think we'll be okay. Maybe Jacob's got some gems. So.
He probably does
He
now.
asked us for sleeping bags last time.
That is true. Oh my gosh.
He's,
It's the funniest thing.
It's gonna come back to bite us.
That's all I thought I needed.
The first thing you learn as a League of Legends player is it doesn't matter how much gold you have in your inventory. If those aren't items, you're not strong. Money doesn't equate to power. We have all the money and none of the power.
Quincy, shouldn't we have gone with them?
I don't think there was room, guys. We may have to do it again.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now 3 can tell us he doesn't have any more components. We have the little skiff that you guys came in on. We can send somebody into town and do it. We're not that far away.
You mean, no, we can't go
saying-
back now.
No, we're gonna be on the water. It's like I don't know. We're going to Jacobs. You said right now to dock for the night. It's not a full day's trip back. We'll deal with it. Right now, I'm sure it's gonna take grass.
What if we can't get back into town? What if they don't let anybody in now?
Well, I didn't like Buck and Rask anyway. Let's just go. We need to get back on
Well,
the
they
water.
can teleport back. It's
loves you.
I know.
they can teleport back because Evelyn's going to help them. But the problem is we can't get the seagulls anywhere now.
We'll keep them safe until we figure something out.
I didn't realize that was a one-time deal, Thren.
I take I've got the cracked diamond out of my bag. Show it to Thren. Would this work for your spell?
Does anyone have any chalk or ink?
You have all that stuff.
You have regular components. You just don't have money.
All of it just then.
No, I wouldn't use all of it. I'd
Okay,
use
you've
the
got just
specific
basic chalk.
infused chalk
Okay.
and ink.
So maybe we could do this on our own. here?
Beatrix definitely would have given you enough to do more than one casting.
Well, I would say like maybe if you
The
could-
chalk, anyways,
Yeah.
just not the gems. Okay.
Y'all had the gems. I thought y'all had that taken care of because y'all have gems worth 5,000.
Well, I just specifically wanted for that one.
No need to teleport more than once ever. again.
never need to teleport.
Okay,
after
so
this one
are we
time.
saying we can make our own of this chalk, Thren? Do you think we can if we?
You have the
smash up
chalk. He has the chalk.
Okay, if we can't get back into the city, we have bigger problems because we need to go back into the city.
I figure we could probably make our own.
Yeah.
That's
We
what
can make our own. Okay.
Dragon can drop y'all off.
I would believe that we could.
So we can
maybe-
smash a diamond. I don't know how we're gonna do
cannot.
that.
Super easy.
Well, it's only needs to be like
hardest.
It only need to be a 50 gold piece gem.
It could be more expensive technically.
This one's cracked, so
Oh, you have a cracked one.
yeah.
It's already
Does
compromised.
anyone have 50
Exactly,
gold worth
that's what I'm saying.
what's in lead? 50 gold worth of lead.
Is that?
Use that.
I mean, that's not a precious gem.
No, it's not. I mean, it might be in this world.
Yeah. How rare is lead?
I've never seen any.
We'll use a pencil.
Yeah, I use ink and quill.
What about these, darling? Sybil brings out some rings on her fingers. Something told me I would need these for teleportation one day.
Is this real?
Doubted you.
She's got jewelry.
We should not have doubted Sybil.
She would probably more than 50. You probably could use.
75.
You could probably use two of her
teleport
rings.
and a half.
You think you could use two of her rings?
That would probably work then.
How much you want for it, Sybil?
Apparently 50 gold.
Well, I will give her 50 gold.
For 100 gold's worth? That's awesome. It's a good deal.
Wait, we're getting 2 teleportation
No,
charges?
one teleportation charge.
Oh.
Two rings equals one teleportation charge.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
Yeah, I'll give her the 50 gold and I'll take the rings, and then I'll take some more chalk.
You just carry around 50 gold.
No. Carrying a lot more.
You got to have some money, Sybil.
I've been saying it for years. We need to start adventuring.
It
you're
has
about
it has its benefits, but you also run the risk of being killed, and bitten by vampires.
Is there anything that you would like to say to them, Quincy?
Yeah, I wanted to talk to you about that, Quincy. You said that
Is this
is
Gaff?
Bruce. Winston didn't make it. That he was attacked you and you
Winslow.
killed him.
You said Winston.
It's Bruce. Oh, sorry.
You said
Winslow.
Winston.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What happened? And this is news to all y'all.
Yeah, what are you talking about? I was just about to say, I don't think we've had time to talk about what happened.
Okay, well, I went. Yeah, we haven't discussed this. Me and Jinsey were at the nest. I went there to find her and whoever else was there. Her and Winslow were there. Winslow was, I assume, drunk, or that's what Jinsey said. He was acting drunk. Jinsey was running around gathering up some things, and I was trying to keep watch out the window, and next thing I knew, Winslow was grabbing onto me and trying to bite me. And
How drunk was he?
he's one of them. He's turned. I mean,
What, one of the things underground?
something similar. I mean, definitely to a lesser
The
degree.
bat?
No, maybe. I don't know. He had fangs. He was a vampire. He did bite me. I'm gonna pull my shirt down and show the bite mark.
Okay. Like the guys from the circle?
Yeah, like that.
I want to inspect the bite mark. Does it look like Quincy is like turning or anything from the
Nope,
bite?
it just looks like 2 stab wounds that are beginning to heal.
I think that was something we had already covered before. Was that they
Blood
actually
has
have
to be injected back.
Yeah, it doesn't seem.
You have to like
that-
ingest their blood to become a vampire.
Yeah. Thren, is that accurate?
I disarm my moonbeam then. That was fixing to hit him with.
Have you felt anything weird after being bitten? Do you want to eat us or anything?
Have I felt anything abnormal since then? I mean, I remember
Well, you know what? Come here, Tyrell.
Oh, okay.
Whispers?
Hold on.
Oh no, there's
Whisper, whisper,
repercussions.
Pause the podcast.
Are we pausing the podcast, or we just? We will talk about how
This podcast brought to you by Tiger Skull RPG.
how do we not metagame inspect your friends for not being evil and vampire?
Yeah, no, I've thought about that.
I mean, shoot, Tate's the one that has Zone of Truth. I could detect thoughts on them, see if they're thinking anything bad.
thinking like I would really like to bite you right now.
I really like the taste of blood.
Yeah. Blood. That's the surface thought.
When is the last time? Have we even had a whisper since like early campaign?
Well, Dexter had one a few minutes ago.
Yeah.
No, we haven't had anything like this in a while. I don't think.
I know not since the nursing home.
Yeah, I feel like I got to have one at the nursing home.
Yeah, you did.
Yep.
A Jax thing, I think.
Did somebody buy a potion of mind
I think
reading?
the last whisper we had was the beginning of Corvus. I think that was the last whisper we
Yeah,
had.
probably so.
a while.
Yeah, 10
Did-
episodes or so.
Did somebody buy a potion of mind reading? Because I have that in our bag.
Yes.
Yep.
Oh, there we go.
We already had one. And
we
I bought
replaced
one,
it.
and then you used one. So
I
we
know.
have one.
I had one on my person that I've had for.
Okay,
since
well
we had me.
that was the one.
What all do you show to have in the bag?
Okay, so we got 1 superior potion of healing, 6 potions of healing, 2 greater potions of healing, a potion of growth, necrotic resist, and mind reading. Those were all bought, I guess, by Ryan on his last trip. 2 flawless diamonds worth 5k gold each, a diamond worth 300 gold, and 7 editions of the rolling boulders.
Okay, you do have the rolling bowls.
Somebody took out the raven. I don't know who has it right now. So
Genzi has it.
Genzi
We
has
need to
it,
get it from her before
Yeah.
she leaves.
Before she bites one of us. Oh my god, if she teleports with my cape, that is you recording
We'll
that
get
now?
it. We'll get it back off of her.
No, if she's evil and teleports away.
Well, yeah,
I did have that thought of like, are any of the other seagulls vampires?
yeah. I know. No, I've thought of that too.
That's what.
No,
that's
we
what-
probably need to interrogate them before we
Yeah.
send them to Juniper Grove with a bunch of innocents.
Okay, sorry about that.
Yep, it's okay. We made good use of the time.
Okay, so has Thren felt anything weird?
Thren, have you felt anything weird?
Not necessarily. Currently, no.
Insight, yeah.
Insight check. Yeah.
All right, Tyrell.
That
Insight
is
that.
an insight.
Tyrell, what you're going to do is you're going. So who's rolling insight?
Me.
I'm going to.
Okay. What you're
I'm
going
at
to do.
disadvantage.
Yeah, you're still.
You're still. Oh
Yeah,
man.
I'm still exhausted too. So,
So
yeah.
everyone give me your insights, first of all.
Nat 20.
7.
You better nat 20 this if you want to keep your secrets.
Okay, so
All
I
right,
got
go
a total
ahead.
of 17.
What am I rolling? Deception?
You know what to roll, whether it's
Perception
persuasion
or
or deception.
Persuasion.
15.
Who? So what did everyone roll?
17.
Okay.
27.
Okay. Okay.
Plus 9.
You notice that there is a slight hesitation when he answers you, and a bit of his eyes bouncing back and forth as he thinks about things, and not completely true.
Who knows? Just him or did
Just those two.
In more of a nervous way or more of a malicious way?
Not in a malicious way, in kind of a nervous way.
Not currently. What do you mean?
I just. No. I don't know. I don't really feel like talking about it currently.
Well, you don't want to suck anybody's blood, do you?
No, I don't quite feel myself.
Is it because you were charmed, or do you think it's because you were bitten?
I'm not sure.
I'm sure you're giving Gillard a lot of confidence right now.
Do you remember anything new out of your time with the Bathories?
No. That time is completely gone to you.
I'm afraid the effect the charm had on me, I don't remember much of anything.
Do I feel anything weird right now?
No, absolutely nothing.
Okay, I'm going to turn to the seagulls. You understand that me and my group would all be a little bit concerned that some of you were maybe affected, either by Winslow or whatever he was affected by.
They kind of nod a bit. You know, at first, maybe Gaff is kind of like scowling at you, but then he kind of thinks about it and nods a little bit.
Anyway, I never finished my story about Winslow, so, I mean, he attacked me. I dealt with him as we would deal with that type of threat, but it wasn't like the others. Like, I decapitated him, and he was still talking. He was yelling things at me as we
His
left.
body was flapping around trying to attack us as we ran away.
So I don't know if he's dead. I kind of hope he's not dead. Maybe somebody can help him. Maybe there's a cure for it or something, but he's probably too far gone if he's not even capable of being killed. But obviously we need to take that into account, that some of these things maybe can't be killed in a normal way. There may be something else we have to do. Maybe some of Vistrid's magic or something.
Well, we'll need to find a way to stop them, because the Bathories are definitely behind this, and I bet they can't be killed by normal means either.
I would venture to say the same thing.
Yeah, I did notice that I was casting Moonbeam on whatever it was that Grelka turned into, and it seemed to be very effective against them. Almost kind of like your sword.
Yeah, Quincy's sword wrecked him.
This sword is definitely it. Not sure that it does any extra damage that they're any like weak to, but it seems to tamper their ability to heal.
Yeah, the same thing that the Moonbeam did.
Because Winslow, I couldn't tell that he was. It wasn't like when we saw them regenerating and repairing. He didn't ever do that.
You probably realize this, Turn, but that's your old sword. But given the circumstances of you being unsure of what's going on, I hope it's all right that Quincy keeps it.
It's fine, I've gotten adjusted to this new one that I bought anyway.
I mean, I honestly think if I hadn't had it at the nest, I don't know that I would be here now, and Jinsey might not be either. So,
Well, we're glad you're here.
yeah, me too.
It's good to have the whole gang back together.
Except for Ask and Buck are now gone.
That we just sent off.
We were all together for a few minutes.
Well, is there really is there anything that you can do to test us? I mean, I don't know. I can tell you that I'm definitely not a vampire, but
Yeah, I know. I'm sure Winslow would have said the same thing. I mean, Jinsey, has he been acting this way long? Or?
he lost his job. Not that it was ever very steady, but a few weeks, months, a month and a half or so ago, he disappeared. But I mean, that's not even uncommon for him. He can go on his benders and be gone for a few days. But he was gone for about 2 weeks, and then he came back looking really ill and has not really been himself since then.
And he seemed drunk the whole time?
No, he would just go through, just keep drinking more and more. We thought maybe depression.
Okay, so maybe the drunkenness, or the drunken state isn't maybe a telltale sign of the vampirism.
I'll tell you that when he started attacking you, he lost all hints of
He
that.
didn't act like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
You think that probably the alcohol,
Was there
the acting
anything
drunk
else?
was an act.
Was there anything else about him that seemed different? Like,
He was attacking you with claws that he was able to grow out. He looked normal, and then he was clawing you, and his teeth would get sharper when he tried to bite you.
but other than that, he looked like when
Yeah.
he was acting drunk, he looked himself.
Normal. Yeah.
Okay. I mean, I don't know of any way to test these guys.
Seth, since this is more of a world thing, with the bag of sharing, when other people put things in it, how are we going to deal with knowing what's in it from other people?
They'd have to
Tell
tell
each
you.
other.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, so there's not a way to check. You have to know what's in there.
You have to know what's in there. Same as it's just like a bag of holding. If you didn't know, you could turn it upside down and get everything out of it, just like a normal bag of holding.
Oh yeah, it all just falls out.
That's how you could know what everyone is putting
But
there.
wouldn't that destroy our bag of sharing?
Oh, Genzi, would you mind giving Gillard his silver raven and his cape back now?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
She gives you the pendant of the raven and then takes the cloak off and hands that to you.
Okay, I'm gonna put the cloak back over my shoulders.
It was very warm.
Thank you. I didn't realize you had it, but it was to help Quincy get out. So I'm glad.
I gave it to her just in case something happened to me.
No problem.
I may have an idea for checking if anyone is a vampire.
Do tell.
For I can with a spell I can read thoughts for about a minute, so I could go through each of their minds and ask them a few questions.
Are you able to do that
Yes.
on each one of them now?
I could, yes.
You got enough slots?
Yeah, it's detect thoughts. It's a concentration up to 1 minute.
Oh,
So-
okay.
Yeah, so I figure I could just cast that on myself, go up to each of them, use it on them, and be like, "Are you a vampire?" No, and I could tell if they're lying, basically.
Right. Yeah. That's the potion I drank the other night. So I'll turn and address the troop.
Is there a save?
If you
You
resist,
can choose to resist.
Right. If you resist, it's going to be suspicious. So we would appreciate it if you didn't resist. And I'm remembering that Thren resisted. I'm very on edge.
All right. So I cast detect thoughts.
Who do you want to detect thoughts on first?
I will start with, I guess, Gaff.
He just goes rogue. He's like, Quincy.
Yeah.
You kind of feel like Gaff tries to fight you, but he fails. And you ask him.
Are you a vampire?
Of course not. And he's not. He's not lying.
And then I'll go over to, let's see, who all else is there? Genzi,
Sybil and Bruce.
and Bruce? Yeah.
And also being detect thoughts, you wouldn't just be able to tell if they were lying. You'd be able to tell what they were thinking as well.
Right.
Yeah.
So if they were thinking a lie,
He's annoyed that you're asking him. Like, this is insulting.
Yeah, it's like, it's,
Of course I'm not a vampire.
yeah, on just,
These guys are crazy.
yeah, initially I would just learn their surface thoughts. I could probe deeper if I wanted to, but I don't.
What's your saving throw? Because
My saving throw is, I've got it written on here somewhere. Shoot. Where the crap did I write that?
it's your spell saving throw. It's not for the spell specifically. It's your character.
Yeah, I can't remember. How do you calculate that again? I thought I had it written
8
down.
plus
8 plus initiative plus your spellcasting mod.
Not
plus
initiative.
no,
8
it's
plus proficiency.
proficiency,
Okay, so
not
it would be-
initiative. 8
Proficiency
plus how
plus
fast you
spellcasting
are.
modifier.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So it would be 17.
Okay.
Okay, that's way better than the potion.
Yeah.
That's good.
Okay, so yeah, I guess
So
next.
Gaff is not a vampire.
All right, next I ask Genzi.
Okay. No, I'm not.
No.
She's not.
Okay, and then I will ask Bruce,
No, I am not a vampire. And he's not.
and then I will ask Sybil. Are you a vampire?
Yes. No, she's not.
She's totally lying.
Totally lying. Yeah.
That's,
Tell me, how do you do this power? It would be very helpful with. Never mind.
I also want to ask her. Do you know anything about Jax?
The name rings a bell because y'all talked about Jax a little bit in front of her. Did you pretend to be Jax?
No, I just,
You were just some-
pretended to be an entity.
Okay.
Yeah.
That night, I don't know anything about him. And in her thoughts, you kind of, if you're not probing deep, you sense fear, uncertainty, a little bit of longing desire for power, but not dishonesty. Not dishonesty.
No dishonesty. Nothing malicious. No. Okay. Okay, I trust you. Thank you all. And then, do I still have the spell up? Would a full minute have elapsed by now?
No, probably not.
All right. Thren, what were you thinking about earlier? You said you didn't feel yourself.
Are you trying to shield your thoughts?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead and roll. What saving throw is it?
Quit being so secret.
What is the saving throw?
Let's see. I'm trying to find
17,
that.
didn't you say?
Yeah, but what's the save?
Oh yeah, I can tell you that one. Detect thoughts, save.
Wisdom.
save.
So give him a wisdom saving throw.
It's got to beat 17.
Oh.
21.
Oh.
He shields you.
And I'll just drop it.
Okay. Do you answer him? He asked you a question. That doesn't mean that you had and you shielded it, but you can still answer something if you want.
It's nothing. Urst, it's nothing. I'll be fine. I'm just gonna kind of turn around.
Insight.
You already
Yeah, that's
surface thoughts. He's caging you out.
Yeah.
You get his surface thoughts.
No,
No
you
matter
get
what.
his surface thoughts.
Yeah,
just
you
don't-
get his
can't
surface
probe
thoughts.
deeper.
He's locking you out and he's clearing his mind,
Okay.
and then locks down his memories or his thoughts.
All right. I'll drop it then.
Are you all ready to go?
Where are we going?
Juniper Grove.
Where all the children are. Sounds fun. What are we gonna do there? Like, are we rebels now? Are we gonna
No, you just live.
Refugees right now, really.
I mean, you guys have a lot to offer the town. I mean, even just in the way of entertainment, if you wanted to, lift
Now,
everyone's
y'all are
spirit.
working for those rebels up there, right?
Yeah.
That's kind of what it sounds like.
Yeah, we're kind of sending you,
You
into
could
their
make your way to
territory.
Derry. Could you send them to Derry if they'd rather be there?
Are they gonna trust
No,
us?
I wouldn't. I don't want to put them in Derry.
Are they gonna trust us?
That's
they
the
gonna
front
kill
line
us?
of the war. They're not going to kill you, no. They're going to know that you're our friends, and Buck and Rask are there. They can introduce you, and
Okay.
You'll be safe there.
that's kind of our hub. Like we'll be through there at some point.
You may not be entertainers for a little while, not in Juniper Grove, anyway.
Oh, we're always entertaining, darling.
Lay low if you want.
I can't disagree with that.
Lay low if you want. Find work if you want. Just whatever you do, stay safe. It's going to be a lot safer there than it is in Galeport.
Place seemed pretty safe until you came here.
Yeah, it did. I'm
But
sorry.
I mean, if Winslow was a vampire, then maybe it wasn't as safe as we thought.
we definitely.
Sounds like we need to hear a lot. The girls, I think, have been kind of whispering, but we don't. Me and Gaff don't know what's been going on.
At all? Like, do you need
They
an
haven't really
explanation?
told us. They said y'all didn't want people knowing.
The Bathories are vampires.
I think someone said that. You said that.
Yeah, I told you that. I don't know. I gave you a brief explanation at the flower shop, but I mean,
But like y'all, those children that y'all had in boxes when we got here and sent off, like, why'd y'all kidnap a bunch of children?
they were at the orphanage. We took down the orphanage. It was a.
The orphanage was call it a farm.
What, are they growing something?
They were holding children there to feed off of. I mean, I know it sounds morbid and insane, but
That's disgusting.
That was a secret tunnel underneath the orphanage. We believe it was taking them
Through
to
the city.
secret.
okay.
We didn't even find the girls. Notice, if you're paying attention, those were all boys. All the girls were missing. We still have to go back to the city.
When we get back to the city, that's our next objective, is to find them.
You know,
and
there's
see-
been rumors of little girls disappearing for years. It's really weird.
Yeah. Well, now we know why.
The Bathories.
Were the rumors only of girls disappearing, never any of the boys?
Mostly girls. I mean, sometimes children would disappear, but most of the time they seem to be orphans. So, I mean, you just thought they starved to death or got out of the city and found something better, maybe. That was what we always hoped.
Is there anyone of merit in the city? Because we tried to find work for a couple of the kids, and they just wanted to sell them to the orphanage. Nobody. The harbor master seemed to be of good sense.
I don't know. It was pretty lucrative if you could turn in a kid. They
Yeah,
you
50
know,
gold.
Yeah. But I
mean,
mean,
did
you
that
just
not
made
seem
that
strange
for 2 rings? I thought it was them trying to help. A lot of us thought it was them trying to help the kids, like give them a better place to stay, give them food, get them off the streets, that give them a chance at life, and then you also get paid for it. Seemed like a good deal.
It's a sham.
I don't think any of us ever did it. Couldn't find a kid, didn't have the heart. I don't know. It does seem weird trading a kid for some money, I'll say.
Yeah.
Thank goodness I never did.
Well, we're working with a group called the Inkling. I don't know if I've told you anything about them.
You've told us. She points at her and Jenzing.
They're rebels against the king and his agenda. The Black Cloaks, the Dukes and Duchess, the whole empire.
Now, the Bathories were just saying that the Duke up north, she didn't say this, but people were saying this is what she meant, that the Duke up north was killed. Are you saying that was you and your friends, the Inkling?
That was our group, yes. Well, us in particular.
Why are you killing Dukes and Duchesses and stuff?
Because this land is run by corrupt. The king is trying to destroy the land, or he's trying to take over the people. He's destroyed all the gods. Like, our eyes have kind of been opened to
Bruce and Gav kind of look bewildered.
Duke Hornbeam was an evil, terrible man. He would send giants to innocent villages and have them destroyed, and then disguise it as being a base of traitors. It happened to their hometown.
This is Duke Hornbeam's son, by the way. I know that's not how we introduced him, so...
That's me, heir to the duchy.
A reliable source.
Well, I mean, I guess if your own son says you're evil, then you're just like every father out there. But there's some people who can explain this a little to us while where we're going, maybe.
Maybe in Juniper Grove, there's probably people there that know a little bit about what's going on.
I would be interested to hear a bit more. I don't know if I really want to take up arms again. I think I'm kind of got that behind me, but if the world is as corrupt as you're painting it, maybe someone needs to do something.
Everyone's being lied to. I mean, in Galeport, the Church of the King, it's not even real. He's not a god. He's not... There are real gods, and he took them away.
Gaff, at this point, they're not really preaching he's a god. Okay? Like, they're just saying that because of all the wonderful things he's doing for us, he deserves a little bit of respect.
What wonderful things has he done for anybody?
Galeport, before you all came, before y'all killed the Duke, was pretty wonderful. I'm not going to lie. I enjoyed my life there.
But it was fake. It was a veneer while vampires feed on children.
So you say, and you might be true. That we didn't know that. How could we know that?
Yeah, it's not your fault. It's not anyone's fault.
I mean, they had anyone could get work doing things that they enjoyed. You could make a living and just have a good life. I mean, it was just.
It was funded by monsters feeding.
As he
their own
tries to
meat.
explain himself, he keeps himself from saying some things that he might have enjoyed about the lifestyle, thinking, well, maybe I shouldn't say that out loud. It was a good place to live, good time.
Yeah, I know. I was there.
They did an excellent job of hiding their evil from everybody.
Turn the air conditioning off. It's cold.
Yeah, why is the AC on in December?
My wife cleaned and got hot.
But we can restore it to all of the good that it could be. I mean, you see, when the powers that be are threatened or questioned, you see what happens. Everything falls apart. I mean, if they were strong leaders that were actually doing what was right for people, they wouldn't have to do what they're doing, shutting down the economy and destroying entire villages of people.
They shut down the economy because of what you and your friends did. Shutting down the north, they couldn't send things up to where they used to, so people lost their jobs. Y'all are costing people their livelihoods because of your rebel friends. That's what people down here see, and that's what they think.
Yeah, I know that's what it looks like, but...
And what gives you the right to do that? You're really messing with the status quo. Again, if they're vampires, then I'm being a jerk. But, you know...
If you don't care about overall good, then I don't blame you for being upset with us.
Of course,
It's for a greater good. We're at war.
Okay.
The war was coming whether or not we interfered or not.
Which one is this?
That
Gaff?
was Gaff, yeah.
If you need to see what happens, you're welcome to stay with us, but it's going to be very dangerous.
I'm not a fighter. I don't want to do what you're doing. I don't even know if I agree with you. I'm just saying life wasn't that bad for a lot of us, and
Well, it was a lot worse for others.
We didn't see that.
No, you were more than well, and you're also more than welcome to stay there. You didn't have to come with us.
No. I trust Genzi, and she said we needed to leave. And I guess she trusts you. So I guess I trust you a little.
No, I appreciate that.
But it's hard to take you at your word. This is weird. You killed one of my best friends. Or maybe he's not even dead.
You not think he was one of my best friends too, Gaff? You think that was easy?
You left him. You left all of us.
I had to do what I had to do, and it's the same deal in this situation. Nobody else was going to do it. He could have bit Genzi. She could be in the same boat as him right now.
Okay, fine. Yes, when you put everything behind the veil of he was a vampire, that I don't know, but maybe he was. That's a really good argument. Seems kind of ridiculous, but he's been weird. Fine.
I'm sorry. I didn't want to come to you guys. I'm responsible for the whole deal. I told my friends originally here that I didn't even want to involve you guys.
At this, Bruce intersects and interrupts. If we get out alive and everything's like you say, then I appreciate you getting involved and saving us. Because
yeah, but you wouldn't have needed to be saved if we didn't come to you in the beginning.
if Winslow was a vampire, then he would have eventually bitten us or something.
It's possible.
So
It's just a bad situation. Everywhere we go is a bad situation.
well, maybe we'll learn a bit more when we go to Juniper Grove. Juniper Grove.
It's a great place. Great people. The Gilded Lily.
I've never been.
Yes, you have.
I don't
You just
remember.
passed through.
I just passed through.
Yeah.
Wait, so they had
You
moved
fought a
back.
fight there. The giant.
Oh yeah, we fought the giant there.
giantess.
Oh, that was Juniper Grove?
Yep.
I
Yeah.
forgot.
Oh yeah, that was Lumari that we fought.
When
No. The sister.
Oh, okay.
people moved back out of the Inkling to actual
Yes.
Juniper Grove.
up there.
Okay.
A lot of people are out of the Inkling Caves and are in Derry or in Juniper Grove.
Kind of repossessing their homes and
Yes.
things. Okay, good.
And trying to get the army out of just being stuck in a cave. Trying to
Right.
get ready to make a march if they need to
Okay,
on
gotcha.
something.
They're actually trying to occupy their region, I guess.
Yeah, I was thinking Roran and Triss were back in Juniper Grove where they're
Yes,
supposed
they
to be.
are.
Okay. Okay, so is Thuren? Are you about to cast this again, or
I am.
how are you going to infuse that chalk?
I'm just gonna take some of the. If you wouldn't mind. If you wouldn't mind, Vestrid, using that gem, the cracked one.
Yeah.
I'll take some like chalk out of just do the regular chalk and components, and I'll try and use that if I can.
You have chalk. You have magical chalk.
I have magical chalk.
Beatrix gave you more than one use of it.
Okay.
Well, just the chalk though, not the gems.
Y'all got the gems from Sybil.
Well, the way that it's talking in that thing is like it's like infused into the chalk, like the gems.
Yeah, you would have to like crumble it all together into one dust.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Like, it's
I
like-
misunderstood.
It's normally something you would buy especially for the purpose.
Yeah, okay.
Kind of how
You don't have to just like hold the gem. It has to be.
Okay.
He's gonna have to
Very
smash this thing up.
Okay. You got a metal and mortar and pestle. What?
Do we need to pause? Well, let's
I
pause.
think
I wasn't saying
4
anything.
pizza boxes and 3.
Take a break.
All right, so Thrin is currently he's finishing drawing the circle around the remaining seagulls.
Oh, is that where we left off?
Yeah, that's what I was doing. Yep.
Genzi walks over and just gives you a big hug.
Okay, I'll hug her back reluctantly. No, I'm just kidding. I'll hug her back.
Y'all stay safe.
Yeah, you too. Well, we'll see you soon. And I can't. We'll check on you. I'll have somebody send you a message.
Okay. She gives you a peck on the cheek.
It's well received.
Okay. Are you sure? You didn't sound like it.
AJ doesn't like it, but yeah,
Okay.
sure.
All right. She steps into the center of the circle. Thrin.
I cast Teleportation circle.
Once again, this light begins to emanate from around the circle and slowly speed up and comes towards them, and they flash out of sight.
Well, I'm wondering how you infused your chalk.
Stop it. He put the chalk and then the rings on the chalk and then drew, and they disappeared when he's done.
Actually, you
It's just a word. He mixed them together and
yeah, you could take like a mortar and pestle, grind up the chalk, and use the powder.
Do you have a mortar and pestle?
I'm sure that I would with
can-
all that other stuff.
I can summon one up with prestidigitation.
Okay.
Yes.
We found a way to crush the gems.
Yeah.
Somebody has to be.
Still, we got to get some more gems out. Because we're still.
Babe, you gotta take him into the room.
It's like one of the best cantrips ever. Yeah. Oh yeah, I remember when we were at the academy. I would use prestidigitation, make a lockpick, and pick
Yeah.
out of the cell.
And then
You
you
just made a key.
broke your door.
broke the lock and got yourself almost in trouble.
If he would have been, nope, y'all are giving stuff away.
Oh yeah.
Spoilers.
Listening to this, guys.
You said you were on the jailbreak
Yeah, I'm already
episode.
at the jailbreak. All right.
Okay.
I was gonna say, yeah.
Yeah. You're
I was like-
have it replaced. Yeah.
All right, so it is just the 5 of you on the dock or on the barges. 5, 2, yep. 3, yeah.
Should we just leave one of the barges behind for now, at least? I don't know, tie it off somewhere. Maybe we can hide it.
Rask, one of y'all's propellers is gone.
That's why I wanted to get rid of. Yeah, I thought
Yeah.
about we just sent off.
That's
Rask.
probably a good idea. I wonder if we can. I mean, you think we could maybe cover it up with some bushes or something?
Yeah, I think we should. We'll find like a little like kind of alcove and just hide it if we can. I mean, worst case scenario.
Is there
I guess we
anything you can do, Vistor, to hide it? Could you put it in stone or something?
The town people.
I mean, that's
And then we could never get it out.
well, I could get it back out, but that's me burning.
What about
some
your
really
terrain, your
high-level
illusory terrain? How long does that
magic. Again,
last?
that's some pretty high level magic for hiding a boat. You know, I
Y'all
could
own
do
the
it.
boat.
I don't. Really
we bought
wanna
it?
do
Yeah. Y'all own 6 white horses and the black.
Yeah, well, we still paid money
we
for
own
it.
I don't see any reason why we even need to hide it. Let's just.
Well, we just don't want.
Not a
we don't
lot
want
of
someone
traffic.
stealing it.
Not a lot of traffic through here.
No, that's what I was just about to ask. I don't think there's a lot of traffic.
And
north. East.
Also, they couldn't go. They'd have to go to Galeport, and the harbor master knows that's ours. So if he sees somebody else on it, then he could get them in trouble.
Yeah,
And I think we left him on pretty good terms.
I think he likes us. He was very nice to me.
We could just drag it up on land and cut some underbrush, pile it on top, cover it up like that, and at least camouflage it for the most part.
No, that's probably the best idea.
let's just pull off to the side and leave it. We should tie the skiff off to the back of our barge and pull it along though. That way we have an extra boat.
Yeah, there
get a
you
little
go.
rowboat, whatever.
Good idea.
All right.
like
Takes
that.
y'all good 15, 20 minutes to do that. It's hot.
It's dark.
Yeah, it's dark. Y'all are gonna move on. Y'all staying here the night. Y'all move it on to Jacob's cabin.
You, Vistard, you good to get us to the cabin? I mean, it's a little ways. I know you're not exhausted right now, but
Can we cast a little light on the situation here? Is anybody?
Yeah, I can propel us all night. It's no
Okay,
issue with
cool.
that.
I say we get there. It'd be nice to have a structure, and I'd rather camp up there than out here in the open.
I agree. I think Jacob would take us in.
So, do we need light?
Yeah, that would be great.
I cast light.
On what?
Yeah. What should I cast that
On
on?
an object. It just
Something at
has
the
to
front
be-
of the boat. Any
On the
object.
2 points on the front of the boat.
Yeah.
No,
We'll
you
just
can only cast one.
Yeah.
Dancing lights make 2 orbs.
Was it lights or dancing light?
No, it's just light.
Light just makes something.
Thrin
light up.
usually has dancing lights.
Yeah. So I'll just cast it on like a kind of a point near the
Cast
front
it
of the.
on the barge.
Yeah.
Light up the whole bar.
Entire barge.
Okay, the whole barge is brightly lit.
That'll help.
We're a beacon in the night. Let's go.
All right. Well, this helps. Push us on along as fast as you can.
Propelling us as fast as I can with shake water.
All right, takes a good 3.5 hours to get to Jacob's.
Well, definitely light activity.
And so about getting close to 10 o'clock, y'all see that there's kind of a bend in the river widens out, and there's a house on y'all's right that has a dockish area. There's no lights currently in the house. Maybe they're asleep. And then past their house, the river cuts off into another direction, kind of south, more straight south than the south west that y'all came. So y'all are going northeast to get here.
I propel us up to the dock.
Okay. Announce our presence.
Someone want to tie us off?
Yeah, I'll tie
Catch
it
a
off.
rope?
I'm going to step up on the dock. And how far does the dock stretch out from the house?
Just like a 15-foot. It's a pretty good dock, but it used to be a pretty good dock. I'll say that. It's more rough now.
Is there
But-
any evidence of anybody has been on the
Give
dock
me
recently?
an investigation check.
Disadvantage. Well, that's 2 2s.
Yep.
Intelligence 4.
It's so dark, and the whole barge being lit up, it's hard to see. The shadows are weird. You don't see any sign of life here now.
Okay, well I'm gonna quietly but projectingly just hello, Mr. Jacob, sir, are you home?
You hear someone calling from outside.
Walk through the front door.
How did you know we were going to Jacob's cabin?
You had to.
We had to go past it, but we didn't have to stop here.
I kind of figured that's where y'all teleport the kids
Wow,
from.
you are. That's what I was thinking. You're ahead of the game, Seth. Wow, well done. Okay.
That was a good one, man. Heck yeah.
Hello.
Anyway, I walk around the corner. I guess I was probably keeping watch since the kids are there. I have a cup of coffee in my hand. Can I help you?
Is he Jacob?
No.
Oh, okay.
I'm not Jacob. Jacob's not here.
Can I see him?
Yeah, he comes to the front door.
What does he look like?
I'm about 5'11", 6 foot, average height, the wood elf. I'm dressed in all dark, not like black, but as dark brown as you could think of, studded leather armor. I have a rapier on my side and a long bow slung over my shoulder and a cloak.
Is there any light coming from inside the house? No. Okay, I mean I can see his shape anyway.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm like holding a cup of coffee.
yeah, is this not Jacob's home? Do you know Jacob? Is he home?
Oh yeah, I know Jacob. He's not home. I mean, is he home?
No.
Oh, he's not.
He's not been here since you've been here.
I don't even know who Jacob is, really. He
You said you knew who Jacob was. What do you mean now you don't
He didn't
know?
know that.
Oh, okay.
That's
This is Dexter talking. Dexter's ignorant. Anyway. I mean, we got the kids that y'all sent. They're inside.
no.
No?
No.
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 I'm here.
You're just here alone.
I'm here alone. Beatrix sent me. Right. And I'm waiting to meet you. I presume you're the people she sent, right?
I mean, she didn't necessarily send us here, but we are on kind of a multi-purpose journey, and what her job for us is involved with that. Yeah, we're going that direction.
Right. She just told me about the dragon.
You know about the dragon?
The dragon. That's what I've been hired to do, at least.
You're the only one here?
I mean, were you expecting anybody else?
What's your name, by the way?
Jarrett. Jarrett Blackthorn.
Jarek?
Jarrett.
Jarrett. Okay.
Sorry.
I'm Quincy.
Oh, nice to meet you, Quincy.
Hey, guys, there's some guy here named Jarrett. He says
Barge is tied off.
he's Beatrix sent him. He's going to help us with the dragon, I guess. Is that?
Yeah. She told me to help you guys.
Where are you from?
Oh, from north of here.
How do we know Beatrix sent him?
That's what he said. I don't know.
He offered that freely.
Yeah.
Well, aren't we going to jump him like we did Corvus?
I mean, you're
I don't know. He seems pretty harmless to me.
How good that would turn out.
But
He's not walking straight down.
He's just standing here drinking a cup of coffee.
He's not just trying to assassinate anyone.
Look, guys, look. I might be a hired killer, but I'm a friendly hired killer, all right?
Corvus is the only one I've seen y'all meeting. I thought that's the way y'all always did it.
No, that's not
They didn't
it.
attack you.
This is Vistrid. Hey,
In a tournament. Yeah.
hey, everybody, gather up. We've got a new friend here, Jarrett.
Let's show and tell. Vistrid.
Vistrid. Gillard.
Gillard, yeah.
I'm Orist, no relation.
All right. I mean, you don't look related to him, so it's okay. Get away from me. Foul beast. Sorry.
One more, Thren, come up here.
Hi, I'm
Thren? Thren? You don't...
Are you sure you're not disguised?
Yeah.
I'm not disguised.
You sound tired, Thren. Are you okay? You just
I'm fine.
We're all a bit weary
been
from,
through the
from
ringer.
travel.
Okay. Yeah.
Piece of fuzz or something.
Anyway.
Gone now.
Anyway, just to recap, like what I told Quincy, Beatrix sent me here. She paid me to help you guys fight the dragon. Or we're not supposed to kill the dragon is what she told me. Even though it sounds like a lot of fun. Kind of disappointed. But to heal the dragon,
That's what
some
we're
sort,
hoping for, yeah.
hoping to heal the dragon. Okay, but I'm here to assist you in that.
That's something you're
How do
good
you-
at, cleansing dragons?
I've never done it before, but I'm willing to try it. You know,
We have...
I fought dragons before, but I've never cleansed
Nope.
a dragon.
You not.
I've never fought a dragon before. I've never seen a dragon.
There you
before.
go. That's true.
I know what dragons look like from books.
Okay.
But no, this is all new to
Well,
me.
maybe we'll be able to take care of the cleansing, but we're happy to have somebody else aboard. That's very helpful. I mean, is it all right if we stay here with you?
I suppose.
We were expecting a man named Jacob. You've not seen him and his daughter or granddaughter? There was a small child that was here.
Not since I've been here.
How long have you been here?
Just today.
Just today. I got here about noon.
Christ, didn't we talk to her today? This lady, this lady works fast.
Yeah, she does.
I have a business card if you would
I'll take
like.
the business
I'm
card.
just just a piece of parchment. It just says Jarrett Blackthorn and hired hand, and it has all my list of qualifications underneath it, all the different titles I've held and stuff like that. You
What
know.
are they?
Have a phone number or a sending number?
I will get you one for next time. yeah, you know, just so that people know who I am. But this is my job. She knew me. She knew some of my associates, knew my qualifications. Figured you need some help.
You have
so she hired me.
associates?
I mean, doesn't everybody have associates? How do you go
are
through
you
life
like-
without meeting people?
Are you
I
like
mean,
in a guild of?
No. At one point I worked with people, but now I'm my own man now. I don't work with another group.
Are you?
Freelance.
How did you get here?
Oh, so you use a lens?
No, that's just one of my titles.
Well, how did you get here? Because we talked to Beatrix like hours ago, and you're already here. That's kind of strange.
You were further north and you just headed south.
I was just further north, and I just head south.
On the water? Do you have a boat?
I just walked.
Walking through the
the
swamp?
mud?
I mean, yeah, that's what she told me to do. That's what I was paid to do. So
I want to inspect like his boots, bottom of his pants. Has he been hiking through mud?
I had time to
swamp?
clean up. I mean, you're gonna see at the bottom of my feet, they're gonna be muddy, but I mean, like, I've had time to clean up.
That mud doesn't clean off that easy.
Spotless.
So you didn't teleport here or anything?
No, I'm not magical. More dexterous, really.
Okay. All right. Well, I mean, if you wouldn't mind, it seems like there might be enough room here for all of us.
Oh yeah. I'm just here to help, guys. I mean, I'm not here. I have more coffee if you'd like some. You look tired though. You look like you need some sleep. I mean,
Sorry if we're a bit,
it's all right.
inquisitive
It's all
of
right.
everyone. We're-
I've talked to rougher people before. All seem pretty friendly to me so far.
Okay. Well,
Well, we welcome the help, but fair warning, last guy who helped us died.
I've been in those kind of groups before.
He was
Don't
a
worry.
rogue.
Don't worry. I know what that can be like.
Rogues don't do well with us.
Yeah. We'll see what happens. I'm willing to roll the dice.
The last two have disappeared.
This group's got a bad track record with rogues.
we can't seem to keep a sneaky guy around.
It's like the
so-
defense against the dark arts position.
It's cursed.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
All right, guys. Well, I'm all for the small talk, but I really need to turn in. I have been exhausted for hours.
Me too.
Yeah, we
Do
were
you have a place
struggling.
where we can sleep?
I'm sure. Come inside. I mean, it's not my house, but I'll let you in.
What was the last name?
Blackthorn.
Blackthorn. Okay.
I mean, the door was locked when I get here, but that wasn't that big of an issue, so, I got some coffee inside. That was mine. I didn't steal it. I'm not a thief. I can steal and I'm good at it, but I'm not a thief. So you're aware. I'm professional. Very professional.
Okay,
You have
coming
a question?
Yeah.
You have a question? No.
coming in. What do we see?
The house is very poor looking.
It's not a pocket dimension.
No.
Okay.
Is there anything laying around that's like a sign of where Jacob and Susie?
Looks like a lot of the if you wanted to poke around, like a lot of their.
Oh, I'm definitely poking
I
around.
do
Okay.
want to investigate with disadvantage.
It looks like
Never mind. Go ahead.
it's not hard to look. Their wardrobes have been taken out. The drawers are emptied. It looks like they left.
Voluntarily or involuntarily?
It's everything's clean, and like the drawers have been shut back and everything.
Was there a boat there before? When we were
I don't
there?
think so. I don't think so.
We were here like a week ago, right?
So they just took off hiking. Yeah. There are like it is kind of like wooded here, isn't it?
Not too woody, no. It's mostly marshy with just a random tree every 20, 30 feet.
Okay, so this house it's not surrounded by
No.
much. Okay, I'm picturing like Louisiana. Like,
Some of them are bigger, some of them are not. It's so wet that it's hard for things to grow.
But the bigger trees, how big are they?
They're
could you reach
mangled.
around them?
Some of them you could. Maybe one or two will be bigger than that, but most of them you could probably put your arms around. Maybe not. Maybe not the smaller figures, but the human.
And it's the
Elves.
same kind of muddy, wet, like it was before where we've been.
Yeah.
It's not any.
Now it's a
different.
little bit better here, where his house is because it's holding up a house. Seems like he was able to find some more solid ground.
Okay.
It's not as bad as where the bird dug in and created a nest underground. But,
Okay. Well, I'm just gonna find a decent spot to lay out my bedroll. And,
okay, you can be in the house. Like it's
Yeah, I'm going in the
it's-
house,
okay.
yeah.
Isn't this the one you bought from him?
No, he gave one.
no, I
and
gave
had to
him
buy
mine.
another
Bought
one.
another one. No, this one's brand new. I haven't even used it yet. I don't think.
Still got the stickers on it.
Yeah. No, I used it. I used it at the orphanage when we slept there. Yeah, I'm going to sleep. I'm out.
Anyone keeping a watch or no?
I'll take watch. I mean, I'm plenty rested.
No, he's also an
Sure.
elf and doesn't have to sleep. So
We could talk if you'd like. I mean, you play cards?
Yeah.
So you two are taking first watch.
Yeah.
Y'all staying inside or going outside? What?
I guess make rounds. Just
Yeah, I mean,
Just check it. Just basically just do a perimeter sweep and then just.
drink
chill
coffee?
inside. Not in a long time, but I'll take some.
yeah, you can. There's the bag right there if you'd like to make some. You know.
What does it taste like? What kind of coffee is it?
Yeah,
Black?
I make it black. It's pretty strong.
Nice.
It's not like your finest coffee.
You have any sugar?
Oh,
I drink sugar with my coffee.
Add dirt in there to make it last longer.
yeah. I wish I had some sugar. Alas, I don't.
I bet Thren has some. But
I used it all this morning, so
he,
I'm
he also
sorry.
has he also has bat poo in there, so I'm not gonna go digging through. his
Yeah,
component pouch.
that probably wouldn't taste the best.
Would I still be awake while they're having this conversation?
You wanted to be.
Like I would have just laid down and heard this, and I'll use prestidigitation and sweeten his coffee a bit.
All right.
There we go. Nice, very nice.
Somebody just sweeten this.
We're under attack, everyone!
Get outside!
An invisible assailant has sweetened my coffee.
That was me.
It's like the tooth
How
fairy.
did you say you wanted sugar?
All right, go to sleep, or you're gonna pass out.
Okay, y'all give me roll d20s while y'all are on watch.
There you go.
Just
That was in your cushion.
cool. Look at that. That was bad.
Maverick likes playing with bullets.
I
Are we
probably.
just rolling a d20, or are we rolling
Just a d20.
a 9?
What are we doing?
Of course, you don't let me add anything to it.
Perception checks.
It's not. Is it perception?
Nope, just a d20.
Yeah, okay.
Just a
Oh,
d20.
sorry.
Just-
Oh,
yeah.
I thought it was a
14,
perception check.
14.
All right. Y'all's 4 hours goes by. Nothing. No, nothing. Nothing.
We did not ask who was going next.
Are y'all waking up?
I mean, you know them better than I do. Just go kick two of them and.
Yeah. We're gonna leave Quincy alone because I know he was exhausted. I think you were exhausted as well, so we'll leave those two alone. Vistrid, you want to take a watch? I need to lay down for a little bit. Yeah, you want to take a watch with the
What's what?
with Garrick here?
Are you staying up for 2 watches?
It's Jarrett.
Jarrett?
Do you call him Derek?
I thought Jarrick. I thought,
that's what
I thought his name was Jarrick. Like,
It's all
but-
right. It's all right.
Jarrett.
I forgive you this time.
Like from How to Train Your Dragon, Jarrett?
Oh, I've never seen How to Train Your Dragon.
Jarrett, son of Jarrett. Isn't that right? Isn't that the guy?
Maybe.
I was Jarek on the Tarask fight.
Where are you?
I mean, would I get exhaustion if I stayed up all night? Okay.
Well, elves don't necessarily. He's technically not.
Oh, yeah, that's
Yeah, you
true.
only need 4 hours of sleep.
Yeah.
for a few hours.
Yeah, 4 hours.
I was-
So
I was
he's
staying up
already up now, right?
Yeah. But I don't want him to be on watch alone with the new guy.
Yeah.
That's why I didn't go through it.
He might eat him.
as soon as you go to sleep, yes, it is time.
Yeah, I'll get up and
The accent
I'll
leaves.
wake Thrin up.
I'll be sure to keep.
So you're watching with Ren? Mm-hmm. Okay, go ahead and give me a D20.
I guess
I
I'm
also
still-
want to have a conversation.
do it. This is just the D20.
10.
5.
Not you. Are you staying up too?
I mean, would I get exhaustion if I
No,
did?
you're not.
No, it's just 5.
Okay, all three of y'all are up.
I figured I'm well rested and they're tired, so.
Okay, thank you. Go ahead.
So I want to.
I got it.
Do you need some privacy?
Wait till the new
I
guys
could see you too.
off to the side.
You have a bond. Would you like to talk alone or? I don't know. I'm not good with people.
Yes.
You're new people. I'll step outside. I'll step outside and make a round. Make a round of the building, the
Thought we
perimeter.
were outside. Okay.
You're alone.
So, Thrin, you sure you're okay? I mean, I know you went through something awful. Are you okay? Okay?
I'm fine. I just need to rest for a while, I think. I'll be.
Insight.
Okay, give me insight.
18.
Roll persuasion or deception. Don't tell us which.
Oof. That is a 4. You
Are
said
you
18.
fine? Were you telling the truth, or were you lying?
I was lying.
Okay. But I mean, if you don't want to talk about it, I'm not going to push. So I just okay.
I don't know much about what happened. I can't remember anything. As far as I know, the charm effect that the witch had put on me, I don't remember anything.
Yeah.
And as for what they did to me, I'm not entirely sure. But I think, like I said, I think I just need some rest.
Okay. Well, if you ever need anything, you have a whole team of people that I know have your back.
I appreciate it, Vistrid.
Okay, nothing happens on your watch.
As soon as my watch ends, I'm actually going to go lay down and go to sleep.
Okay.
Sleep.
Yep, that's an elf. Okay, who's taking last watch?
Oh, it's been 4. Okay. Well, I mean.
Oh, I guess that's
I'll
true.
kick.
It's supposed to be 8 hours, isn't it? My bad. Okay, that was it. So you don't really get to sleep. You were asleep before. My bad. Usually we break it into 2 hours or 3 hours, don't we?
Yeah, we usually have more people
Yeah. Okay.
and two non-exhausted people too.
Yeah. All right. So the sun begins rising on. Did you stay up all night long without sleeping, or would you have?
I'm sure the last part of it I would have meditated or something.
Yeah, you don't get an exhaustion point.
Yeah.
Y'all weren't.
Because I can watch while I'm still in a trance.
Right. Okay. Sun begins rising. As you begin waking up, Quincy, Buck sends you a message. Quince, Evelyn hasn't made it here yet, but she has sent me a couple messages saying that she knows of a castle further south that she can send us to.
25.
Well, huh? 25.
25 words.
Oh, sorry. He'll send a couple if he gets over. My bad.
I'll just keep burning spell slots.
Yeah.
Okay.
He doesn't care.
Who needs resources when you're not here?
He's a Juniper Grove.
He's just living life right now.
If we don't get a long rest before the fight, he will have no third level slots.
Okay, she said there's a castle.
A couple days south of you, so we might be here longer than we thought. She's busy with Dalinar.
Well, shoot. Did anybody hear me?
Was that out loud?
Yeah, it was out loud.
I was thinking you were sending that back to
No,
him.
I'm gonna send it back to Buck. hold on. Thanks for the update. We made it to Jacob's cabin. Beatrix sent a helper. 13. He will be with us.
2 more words. Because it's 20 more, right?
25.
You get 7 more.
We'll meet you at the castle.
Okay.
You still.
Okie dokie.
He burned another.
Okay, Buck and Rask, I mean, everything's fine. He sent me a message this
Are
morning.
the kids okay?
I assume he didn't say they weren't. He said that Evelyn hasn't made it to Juniper Grove yet, and when she does make it, she's going to send them to a castle that's an old castle that's a couple days down the river. So we're going to have to be traveling without him for a couple days.
Are the seagulls with them? We never actually checked.
He didn't say anything was wrong. So I'm assuming everything's fine.
Nah, I think after they teleported, he let him know that they were there. Didn't I?
I don't think he did.
No, we were
Maybe
we
it
were
was
going to message back and then we forgot and didn't. So, well, if you want to check on Genzi and then make sure they're all right, because
I want to ask about my mule. Thren, do you mind to send one today? This early?
Yeah,
I mean, are you going to be using your level 3 spells for anything else?
Anything? Just all day as we trudge through a dangerous swamp?
Well, you don't have to do it. You don't have to do it now. This is so inconvenient. Can I learn that spell? Is there any point where a bard gets sending?
he
Is
cares
that-
more about the.
I
mule
love
than he
that
does.
mule.
It's possible. I don't.
Yeah, I do. She's my best friend.
let's get through the day, Quincy, if you don't mind.
Okay.
Because
Can I ever take sending? Is that ever a thing for a bard?
I
don't
thought
think
you
can.
had it.
No,
He has message.
Yeah, you.
Oh, that's right.
I don't think I can get it.
Well, lore bards get anything.
What level is third level?
He's not a lore
But
bard.
if you're a lore bard, why are you taking sending?
He's not a lore bard.
I can get it. I'll have that. I'll have that immediately. I wasn't even going to take any more bard levels, but I'm going to have to.
Communication.
It's just so useful.
Communication's important.
All right, so y'all, what are y'all doing? Y'all have heard from Buck. They can't make it to Jacob's cabin today. Sounds like there's a castle a few days south of
Making
y'all.
breakfast.
Making breakfast, okay.
Oh, yeah, I
Is
needed
there any
one more.
foodstuffs left in the house? No.
Cleared out.
Pack out one of my rations and kind of make it up a little bit.
Those are your stats?
Yeah.
Why did you do standard array? Oh, because it was just for that tournament.
Yeah.
If you'd have let me know, I would not have let you do that.
Could have redone it.
I've got one really good stat.
That's
Could just retroactively
Yeah,
like roll.
I burned 2 ASIs for it.
don't retroactively do anything.
gosh, 3 10s.
But he's got a +5.
Yeah, I don't have a +5, but I don't have 3 10s. No, I have a 10 and a 12 and 11.
Do I need to roll anything for breakfast?
No. It's not as good as Buck can make.
No. Sorry, we can't all be Buck.
Hey, Vischer, you want to try? I mean, you think you could catch any fish out here? I mean, we could save them for later, at least.
Probably, yeah.
I mean, we don't have a lot of food. I don't know that I have anything.
I know I was able to catch some fish in this area before when we had to fight the demon bird.
We could at least maybe put them on a stringer and save them for tonight or something, you know?
Throwing, I'm pretty sure I burned a sandwich, so it's better than anything I'd make.
I'll step out to the dock and drop a line.
Are there any fishing poles laying around that Jacob left?
Yeah, yeah.
Really? Or at least some fishing line? Maybe I could string up.
There'll be some stuff.
I want to help Vischer fish.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess I'll try.
So do we actually have some time?
Yeah, come on, Ernest, help me.
I mean,
Vischer knows what he's doing. I don't.
No, I'm talking about days to kill, like because we're waiting on her to get there, and we gotta. Basically, we're meeting at this castle now. Is that
Well, we
the
got to
best
start
plan?
moving.
No, I know. But I'm saying that's the plan right now. Is we're just gonna meet at this castle south of here.
Yeah, about 2 days is what Buck said.
I guess we can't walk if we starve to death, though. So
Yeah, we got to survive a little bit here, Gillard.
Yeah. Well,
I'm gonna go out there. I'm gonna
What
attach
could-
some fishing string to an arrow.
what could be worse than vampires? I mean, honestly.
Oh, bow fishing?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. So you two are conventional fishing.
I think Ernest is going to help
Yeah,
me fish.
I'm drowning a worm.
All right. Give me some survival checks. to anyone normal fishing, and then I guess make an attack roll at disadvantage.
Oh, yeah, there we go.
Oh wait, no, that's if you had advantage. I was about to say elven accuracy.
That's a total 8 there.
Okay, well that's a 6, and
16,
that's
8,
4.
27. Yeah, you're able to easily pull in quite a few fish.
Well, since
3 or 4. You keep pulling them in, and they keep jumping off your hook like right as you're about to grab a hold of them. You get 2.
17.
17. Yeah, you're able to spear a couple.
Big old carp
Yeah.
floating up there at the top.
I saw a guy do this once at the port. Never done it myself, so I
You're
started
pretty good with
skinning
that
it.
bow.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and get another one. Disadvantage.
That's a natural one.
Two natural ones. Oof. Well, I guess I'm
Get him
missing
out of the way
one.
now.
Who does he shoot?
Yeah.
Which one of us does he
Hits
hit?
himself in the foot.
The arrow sinks deep down into the bottom of the lake
trying to
or
pull
the
it.
river, and you're not able to pull it out, and the line snaps, and you lose your favorite arrow.
Your favorite arrow.
Well, Trixie lasted while she did. I'll have to find a new one.
Okay, so how many did we end up with? 5?
You just told me a bunch.
4 and 2, 6 fish.
I got and I got
plus
one
his
fish.
7 fish, 6 people.
That's pretty good, actually.
Got lunch. Let's get out of here.
Enjoy breakfast.
So I load up on the boat.
And
barge.
wait, no, we're going.
Is that something we have to
We're going south. That means we have to get off of the river, right?
No, there's another river that cuts down and it goes more south.
Small estuary.
I forgot about his house being at a.
And that's what Beatrix told y'all, that y'all would have to go down the other branch.
Yeah,
of the,
the castle. No, the castle's on. I mean, I'm assuming it's on the
Load it
water.
up.
Alright, well, let's go.
I start kind of revving
You're propelling us, yep. All right.
Revving the engine.
See if everyone else gets on.
He's just got his hand in the water. And
Are you making motorboat noises?
But no, with his move water spell, he is able to get y'all up and moving really well. And that's how y'all spend a good portion of the day. Is there anything y'all want to do while y'all are traveling?
Is it like warm, cold?
It's beginning to turn to winter. It's getting colder and colder.
Okay.
Yep. The y'all are so close to the ocean though that the warm air off the ocean kind of keeps it from getting too cold, as if like it does further north. But it is definitely dropping in temperature.
I want to look around and see if there's like anything following us, if we meet anything.
Yeah, I guess just kind of keeping a lookout as
Yeah.
we travel along.
That's why I'm hired, so I guess I'll be on the watch as well.
Okay. There doesn't seem to be anyone following you. From the moment y'all left Jacob's cabin, you have been alone. Nobody is on boats chasing after y'all.
Nothing aerial.
Doesn't seem to be.
No bats flying after us?
No spears of darkness. Nothing like that. No.
Quincy, I think the circle's finally left us alone.
Yeah, I was gonna say, after the past few days, I mean, this is pretty nice. Everybody's safe. The kids are safe. The seagulls are safe. And I'm kind of enjoying this. I'm gonna sit back by Vistor at the back of the raft and just play my shield a little bit for him.
Okay.
While we're going along, I'm gonna ask Jared. So, what all groups have you been with? You mentioned last night that you worked with a couple other people. Who all did you work around Galeport?
Yes. I've been in Gilderport some. I've moved from group to group. I was with one for a while. You probably wouldn't know any of them. Most of them are dead now. But that's mainly the reason I work alone, because it tends to be that way. People I attract myself to or work with, they all seem to either die or don't want to have anything else to do with me anymore, so...
Have you worked with Beatrix before?
On occasion.
Sometimes.
You kind of look out for interesting areas that might have treasure and let her know, and she goes in for the items.
Yeah, I do a lot of scouting for her. Not any, full frontal attacks or assassinations or nothing of that sort for her. Mostly just some scouting.
You've gotten some magical items back for her that people have either not completely paid for, or their payment didn't seem to be as true as
I'm a repo man.
As a repo man.
Yeah, I've done a little bit of it all. Yeah, repo.
Have you ever seen Beatrix in combat?
No.
I have not. Now that you bring it up, that is odd. Then again, that's why she does pay us, or me at least. I don't know about you guys.
No, she doesn't. She doesn't pay us.
She's taking a lot of our money, though.
Yeah.
Pretty sure we're working for free.
pay her. It's like the meme. You guys are getting paid. Yeah, I mean, it's more of something to do at the point. You know, gold is just really. It's just a facet of life. It's not really the end all be all. Am I right?
Yeah.
Not to get deep and philosophical. You know?
Easy to say when you have it.
Yeah. I don't really have a lot.
Could you do me a favor?
Depends on the favor.
Well, the next time you talk to Beatrix, could you ask her how old she is?
I've
You've
heard you're
definitely
never.
asked
Huh?
Yeah.
I've heard you're never supposed to ask a woman her age or. What was the other thing? But mostly the aged one. That is definitely an important thing not to ask a woman.
Yeah, not just like come out and say it, but maybe sneak it into conversation.
I mean, I am fairly old, and I don't like to be asked how old I am.
How old are you?
I think I wrote down 213. I did.
Wow.
I'm an elf. I mean, that's like mid-age for them.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, I was thinking half elf.
Like you
for
can
some
see,
reason.
I'll more about myself. It's the middle of the day, so I have like the cowl down. I'm like, I have less of my cloak on, but you can see I'm not like, they don't age.
Showing some
Wrinkles.
skin.
Oh, that's I'm tanning out on the deck.
Sun's out, guns out.
Yeah, but you can see he has a dark tassel of black hair. It's very messy. Probably goes down to about his shoulders. Not very kept. Not like nasty, dirty, smelly, unclean, but just that's how his hair is.
Not as neat as Legolas.
Not as neat. No.
He's kind of got bad head.
He's not. He's a
Not
wood
as
elf,
gross
not a
as
high
Snape.
elf, and not as gross as Snape. You can see through it though. You see streaks of gray. So it's really more of a salt and pepper.
Wow.
But yes, that's the word I like to think of. I could mention it maybe. I don't really like asking
Just
people.
if it comes up in conversation,
Oh well.
tell us.
Just say one.
How
elf
important
to
is
her.
this
She
to
know?
you? I mean,
More important than you realize.
No, okay.
really. Now that you've got to meet curious. I mean,
Exactly. You should be.
I am. Well,
How many hours do y'all want to travel today?
All day. Sun to
Are we
sun.
staying on the water all the way there?
Yeah.
We know that. I mean, because I figured we stay till we have to
Person
get
with
out
the
to
directions to the castle.
would Beatrix given me directions to get to this castle, or was I just
You
told to
weren't.
meet them?
You weren't told about the castle. You were told y'all are going to fight a dragon.
Meet them, fight the dragon.
Don't kill the dragon.
Don't kill the dragon. She
What-
hammered that one home.
What Buck told me was
I
he
really
would
wanted
meet
to
us
kill
at the
dragon.
castle that was a couple days travel down the river. I assume we'll be able to see it from the river. He didn't say we had to get out in the mud and trek around.
So the figured
I guess
travel all day.
go till should we go till noon and then find out if we're going the right way, or should we find out now, or should we just travel all day?
I mean, if he said it's 2 days, I would say at
2
least
days
travel
down.
a day.
Oh, it's 2 days downriver. So yeah, we'll just travel all day today,
Then
dock,
tomorrow,
and then sleep on the barge, I guess.
Ooh, are we going with the current or against it? With it. With it? Oh, sweet. So we're probably making some good time.
It doesn't
bad.
matter. He can move water. He'll reverse the current.
Yeah.
yeah, but
Otherwise, the trip
it's
back
still
home
a
would've been
tailwind is a
brutal.
tailwind. It doesn't matter. I want to. Just gonna reach up and feel the bite marks. Are they still there?
No, they're starting to scab over.
Okay, so it does seem to be healing. Do I feel anything weird today? I'm gonna.
You notice as the day goes on and the sun gets higher and stuff, Thren has begun putting up his cowl. Kind of.
You feeling okay there, buddy?
I'm fine. I'll be fine.
You think you're sick or something?
Yeah, how's he looking?
Pale, red eyes.
like a wizard. Maybe not. His complexion is probably not changed any. I'd say that maybe he looks tireder. Some bags under his eyes.
Even though I got a full night's sleep.
Yep.
Did you not trance well last night?
Tranced well.
I slept fine. I just. What do I feel like currently exactly?
Fine.
That's fine.
The sun's just bright.
Okay.
Just don't want to be looking at it too much.
Okay. I'll just keep watch out on the bank and stuff as we're going down.
Do y'all eat that fish throughout the day?
Oh, I thought that was breakfast.
Oh, that was lunch.
No, I was saving it for dinner.
Okay, so when y'all stop, y'all are wanting to eat the fish?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so as night comes, y'all are y'all parking? Y'all just gonna float?
We should dock. That way we don't want to keep going downstream uncontrolled.
Yeah. So yeah.
Because the last thing I want to be doing is sleeping when the dock hits something and rolls me off into the water.
We just put it up against the bank a little bit.
Yeah, tie it off to a tree, pull it in.
All right. Y'all find actually kind of a grove of a few more trees than y'all are used to, kind of stationed pretty close to each other, and they're pretty close to the water's edge. Y'all are able to tie off, and that's where y'all want to spend the night?
More solid ground here.
A little bit, yep.
So we're not going to be sleeping in mud.
No. Okay. But y'all could sleep on the barges if you wanted. Up to you.
To add some extra supports, if somebody had a stake, I could stake these some more rope to the barge, and we can tie it off that way too.
Here, I happen to have a couple. I hand you a stake.
Oh, okay, cool.
I wouldn't stake.
I'll stake the barge to the.
Just have like a bag of steaks.
I happen to, yeah.
Why do you have so many steaks with you?
Camping, tents.
Equipment. Why wouldn't you?
Yeah.
You know, when you
this.
camp, you start thinking different about it.
That's true.
It makes you think different.
I mean, that's old scout saying, "Be prepared."
Oh, were you a scout?
Well,
No.
as you can tell, there's not a lot of trees around. Sometimes we have to, tie off the barge that we
Especially in these
definitely
parts.
use on a daily basis.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Better to have it and not need it.
All right, so y'all are cooking y'all's fish. What do y'all do?
If we can manage to get a fire started, sure, we'll cook them up.
Yeah, I've got produce flame.
Yeah, and I've got prestidigitation. I think I can even light little campfires. and
Okay,
stuff,
good.
So, yeah.
So I can,
Life's
Light-
easier with
lighting
magic.
fire.
Sure makes you think different.
lighting fires it shouldn't be an
Okay.
issue.
Yeah. Who's cooking them up? You?
Light,
Not me.
Who's cooking?
I mean, I can't. I'm a jack of all trades.
Survival.
yeah, I can cook.
I'm going to bardically inspire you to cook.
He's like, make it better.
I'm just going to play.
That's a D6.
Yeah. Yeah, you'll add a D6. I'm just playing a tune.
Yep, definitely going to be using that D6.
Just while you're cooking. Just playing a little tune.
17.
Okay, yeah. Fish turn out golden, flaky, really good.
What kind of fish are they?
Assortment of river dwelling fish.
Who caught the biggest fish?
I think he shot the biggest one.
I've only caught one though. So.
Yeah, I cook up all the fish,
These are
serve
good.
them up.
Are you filleting them, or are you just like fish over stick? Burn?
No, like stick through mouth over fire.
Yeah.
Just have to eat off of the fish.
Yeah.
You eat the stick.
You gotta rip the skin off.
You eat the stick.
Well,
And then you eat the fish.
exactly.
Yeah.
It's like a salad with your fish.
Yeah. Very good, Vistrid. Very well done.
Make sure you get your daily fiber.
Give me perception checks. Anyone who's interested.
I mean, I'm always gonna be.
Always interested in rolling stuff.
So 14.
Nat 20.
I have
21.
21.
Thren, do you eat the fish?
No.
No? Okay. Y'all notice that he kind of is just picking at the fish.
Is he dying?
I don't know.
Thren, you better eat something.
Thren, I'm just
Even
gonna
if
come
you don't
out.
feel good.
I'm just gonna come out and say it. You're acting very weird.
I am not very hungry at the moment.
Has he eaten?
Or are you just hungry for something else?
Thren, you've got to keep your strength up.
Okay.
We need you in tip-top
We know
shape.
about bloodlust, right?
You know about what?
We know about bloodlust because
Yeah.
the Alps.
Yep.
I want to take my dagger
Okay.
and cut my palm.
I'm taking my weapon out.
What are you doing? Like, I have no idea. Yeah. See, this is, I swear,
Vistrid,
every
stop.
group I join is always like this. I don't ever join a blood group, but they're all dead. Ever since then, this has always happened. This is why I work alone.
Everyone gets weird with the knives.
I'm just trying to work, just have a job, man.
So Vistrid is just waving his bloody hand in front of Thren.
Yeah, I want to see if Thren has a reaction.
And I'm readying my weapon.
So you
Because I
see,
realize what he's
you see Gellard pull out his pole arm, but no, he has no reaction to the blood.
Okay. I ate myself a good berry.
Okay. Yep. It knits itself back together. You have to wipe the blood off your hand.
Guys, come on now.
I just want to.
I know we have to be sure. Thren, please don't take offense.
I thought I just had this image of when we were down below ground and what happened with those creatures. If he was anything like them, I thought Thrin was about to get hit.
That's why
I
I
mean,
did it.
sorry, Vischer was about to get hit.
That's,
Tyrell, please mark 2 marks on just somewhere on your page.
Oh my gosh, he is turning into something, guys.
It's turning into an Alp. Hey, that means you can cast Hypnotic Pattern. Congratulations.
All right, what are y'all doing after this?
invisibility.
Greater invisibility.
This better be a playable race, and you're not about to die off, and Corvus is going to come back.
Even better.
All right, what are y'all doing after this hilarious display of Vistrid cutting himself? Jarrett freaking out about it more than Thrin did.
Does anybody have anything we can cast on him or anything? Can you have any kind of magic? Not besides that.
That could kill him. I don't have detect. No. I have dispel.
Like, is there anything that would like maybe help him or anything like?
Without knowing what it is, I don't know.
I wonder if
I don't
Buck
know
has
what I
anything.
can
Do you have anything that cures diseases?
Yeah, something like that.
Maybe he's infected.
No, that's
We're talking to
That's-
amongst ourselves.
that's solidly more
Out of
instructional.
character, it's like we're thinking he has vampirism, but he might just have like syphilis.
Are you guys? Are you? You go ahead.
You don't know what she had. You don't know what he caught from her.
No telling where she's been, especially the redheaded one. I mean,
So many bloodborne diseases these days.
You have super AIDS.
What's up?
I want to cast lesser restoration on him.
oh, Urist has it. Okay, good. That's what I was driving at.
Erase those 2 points.
Doesn't do anything.
Okay.
Do
Are-
you feel any better? Maybe that can help.
Did it hurt any?
Didn't do anything to him.
Hey, we have an axe you can use.
I don't feel any different than I did before.
All right.
I'm going to step away from the group a bit,
Okay.
and I'm gonna pull my sword a little bit out of the sheath.
Okay.
I see him stepping away from camp and just assume he's
I'm just taking a leak.
yeah.
Yeah.
You got a possessed sword, don't you?
Yeah, I do.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna say, "Hey, sword."
Nothing.
I want.
Nope. He hasn't told him.
I'm gonna pull it out and swing it around a little bit.
Okay. It shines in the moonlight.
I'm gonna take a real good look at it. I'm gonna look at the hilt. I'm gonna look for any kind of. Can I investigate?
Sure.
Is it dark?
It is dark.
Kind of shine. I'm turning it into the
Okay.
moon, looking for
Yep.
any kind of inscriptions or anything. Natural 20. No,
Okay.
that's disadvantage. Says it's still 17.
I don't remember.
19.
Did we ever have a picture of it when you had it?
I mean, it was a sword that D&D was lore, dude. I don't know.
What's it called?
Sword of life stealing.
I think it just looks like a long sword.
Long sword of life stealing. Rare.
I think it's one of the more generic, rare tier magic items.
Okay. I like that one.
No, yeah, that's what we're on for. Oh, it's split at the top.
Yeah, we'll say split at the top.
I like that.
So yeah, the sword has a good little hilt that protects your hands, and then as it widens at the top, it splits down back into itself, kind of almost like a fork. It's really cool looking.
Like a blood groove down in the middle.
Blood.
Yeah.
You know, technically all swords are swords of life stealing.
You said that last time.
Does it have any kind of inscription on it or anything?
No inscription that you can find in the dark. No.
Okay, I guess I'll just sheath it.
Okay.
Walk back to the group.
Okay.
Sit around the fire.
All right. Y'all going to sleep? Y'all keeping watch? What's going on?
I'll take first watch.
I'll watch too. Me and Norris will watch because we didn't do it yesterday.
You can wake me up for second watch.
Okay.
I just need a short 4 hours, and then I'll stay up for the rest of the night afterwards.
My dwarven self.
Y'all have a fire going, right?
Yeah. So
Y'all are on. Y'all are not on the barge. Y'all are on the ground.
On the ground.
kind of in between all the trees that you
Yeah,
found.
kind of. I'm envisioning the trees kind of in a circle.
Cove?
Yeah.
And I'm also picturing
that we're a little bit maybe like uphill from the raft? Like maybe it's down there, like we're up on a high
Pretty flat
spot?
land.
Okay, I didn't know if it was like a high spot, so why it was a little drier or what.
No. Just not so marshy here, maybe.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
There I go again.
As we go to sleep, I'm not turning my back on Thren.
All right.
So do we have disadvantage because, or like if we can't see, or is the campfire enough?
Campfire's enough for right here. Yeah.
Okay. I'm particularly looking like back towards the barge, kind of watching the water.
All right, I need to make a check too.
17.
Dang. 7.
Oh no.
Okay. 17 and a 7.
Mm-hmm.
The night air is still. The water is making noises as it goes, as it flows by. It's very peaceful, but there's bugs in the air, making the normal sounds that you would hear around close to a lake. Frogs, that sort of thing. Nothing out of the ordinary.
For the whole watch?
Yep. Y'all want to talk about anything?
Lewis, what do you think about Thren?
I'm worried about him, but I don't know what's going on. I tried to use some magic to maybe heal him in case he was sick or something, but it didn't seem to have any effect.
Well, I don't know if it was because he was bitten, because I've been bitten too, and I don't want to. I hope it wears off. Maybe tomorrow will be better. I don't know, but
There's no telling what those freaks did to him while he was in there.
I know. We don't even know what they're capable of.
Well, if those things that killed Corvus were serving under them, I imagine they're even more powerful.
I know. That's what I'm afraid of. We have no idea. What we've seen so far is probably nothing in comparison to what's inside that castle. Oh, has Buck contacted me today or anything?
This morning he did.
That morning.
Well, I mean, like
Although,
tonight. 'cause
Not
we
since
forgot
then.
to.
No.
Okay.
He used all his spell slots up.
Yeah, he burned up all 3 of them, sending that crazy message.
He's not used to that spell yet, y'all.
He used up a level 3 spell slot.
drunk
just to
with
say,
power.
okay.
Thren, were you going to sleep right then?
I'm gonna sit up for a little while. I'm gonna try to go into a trance if I can.
Okay.
Are you like when our shift is over? Are you still just tranced out?
As a matter of
just
fact,
sitting there?
I might work on a cantrip to change it into something else.
Okay.
So are you awake then?
Yeah,
You sitting away from those two though?
yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna
have dancing lights out around me so I can see,
Gotcha.
and I'll work on formulating another cantrip.
Well, Urus, if you don't care to wake up a couple of the others, I'm gonna go talk to Thren for a minute.
All right.
Okay.
I'll go and I guess I'll get Gillard and Vistrid.
Okay.
We're 4 hours past already.
We're getting there.
Oh,
But
okay.
hold on. Go ahead.
Hey, Thren,
Yes,
what are you working on there?
I was thinking of, since Rask is gone currently, I could possibly try and help with pushing the barge a little faster. So I thought about reformulating one of my.
Oh, you're gonna
Spells.
do what Vistrid's doing?
Yeah, I could help with that, I think.
Oh, wow, that's great. Well, would you? What time is it currently?
2.
It's 2 in the morning.
Yeah.
If someone's asleep and you send them a message, do they wake up?
I mean, they would definitely hear it in their head, I would imagine.
Would you care to send one to Buck? I didn't hear from him this afternoon.
I can certainly try.
Okay. Just let him know we're okay. Make sure he's okay and everybody's okay. And then if you got enough words to ask about my mule, I am really concerned. And he may not have thought it to even look for. And anyway, I mean, since it's the end of the day, I thought, you could.
All right, I'll do it in a bit. Just let me finish this, and then
Okay,
I'll
yeah, no
do it.
problem. Yeah, I'll wait for you.
After I get done with that.
Nope.
Nope. Okay. Never mind.
No, he said.
Okay. Thrin, does a 18 hit you?
Oh yeah.
Okay. And Quincy, does a 27 hit you?
Oh, yeah, sure does. Sure does.
Okay.
That might barely hit.
Not
Okay.
just his.
From the darkness, all of a sudden, and two enormous rocks collide with both of you from different directions and send y'all sprawling out.
Rocks like ROCK?
Yeah.
That K means everything, though.
As opposed to the ROX.
No,
Or
ROC. Big old bird.
Oh. I was just being stupid.
You each take 35 points of damage.
What?
Goodness.
Who does?
Both
Well,
of them.
we're gonna die out here in these swamps.
Each.
So I
Let me hurry up and get my calculator out.
Do we need rocks crash?
Yes, everyone is like, because he was going back to wake some other people up. Yeah, y'all will hear this. Who's wearing armor while they're sleeping?
Screw you, Seth.
I mean, I'm gonna.
Are you wearing it?
No, of course I don't wear armor.
Okay, keep that in mind.
I'm gonna.
I wear leather.
I just sit it up and go out when I have to take it off. Just lean up
No,
against
you,
the tree.
you don't
or-
gain the benefits of a long rest while your armor's on.
I thought that was only heavy.
I thought that was all armor. At least metal, maybe not leather. I don't know.
Contact rear.
I know.
You got me.
I'm hit.
If you think I wouldn't have it, then I don't. If you
What kind of armor do you have?
just light armor, just leather.
Look that up. See if
studded leather.
you get a long rest if you're wearing light armor or not.
Yeah, I mean, because
guess I'll
if
have
it
mine
wouldn't be
on since I
long
didn't take it
rest,
off.
then I would have taken it off.
Yeah,
Right.
same here.
Same with everyone, I assume.
But see, I thought that was a
You
heavy
finished the
one.
Which
long
Quincy
rest.
doesn't have.
Okay, it's medium or heavy. You're right.
Okay.
Okay, so if you have light armor,
You it says you regain only 1/4 of. So they changed it, I guess, for 5th edition. I didn't lose any health points, so if used to you don't gain the benefit. I would be exhausted.
Are you wanting to? You wouldn't go to bed exhausted or wake up the next day exhausted wearing your armor.
Right, if that's the case, yeah, because we got attacked last time we were.
Who
on
has
the-
heavy or medium armor?
I do. It says you only gain.
Yeah, I'm wearing mine though because I was on taking watch.
Fair enough.
Didn't go to sleep yet.
I just have started on it. I'm still awake. So.
Okay. All right. So you're the only one who doesn't have armor on. Sorry, bro.
He's in his underwear over there.
Yep. That's
No, I'm just in like
Okay.
a regular shirt
All right. Go ahead and put y'all's
Well,
characters. Go ahead and put y'all's characters out here where y'all want them.
and then pants.
Yeah. And put them like so. Thrin and Quincy are talking.
Hey,
and
where's-
the rest of y'all are in like a
I
circle.
was kind of in the center of the camp.
I'm picturing.
I was kind of headed towards Vistrid, so I'll probably be near him because I was going to wake him up.
Okay.
Nah, I'm just asleep.
Good look where you.
Just wherever.
I'm fixing to just.
I'm
I
in a
gotta figure out
trance.
my AC is with armor. I think it's just a 10.
I'm leaning up against the tree, thinking about shooting fish with arrows.
It doesn't even wake him up. He's just still daydreaming about
Yeah.
fish.
Oh no, my AC I think is an 8.
No, that's not possible.
I think it's base. I'm trying to find it.
It's Dex plus.
Yeah, it's
Armor
8 plus
defense-
dex.
Okay, it's 10 plus dex.
10 plus
10.
Dex.
Okay.
No,
gotta
that's
be at least
barbarian. That's barbarian.
No,
it's
10 plus
everybody.
dex.
10 plus dex.
Barbarians
plus-
just get
it's plus strength
con.
Or con, yeah.
It's 10 plus dex.
Okay, so I have a 10 right now.
Just a 10.
But my incarnation I think has like
Your
a
Dex is
17,
nothing.
So
All right.
What's your Dex? 10.
Let's go ahead and roll for initiative, guys.
11. Yes.
Come on, good. How long does it take to don that?
Your
10
minutes.
Your Echo's gonna have to do all the work here.
No, my
Hey, a good initiative from me. Incredible.
I have a 17.
25 to 20.
21.
23.
Nice.
23, 22, 21.
Jarrett's.
J-A-R-E-T.
Yeah, that'll work.
Jarrett is the top of the order. Jarrett, Quincy, Thrin. Makes
Double R,
sense
so
too.
you gotta roll the R.
Quincy,
Thrin.
Quincy Thrin.
Jarrett.
Okay. 20 to 15.
19.
Okay.
My Echo's AC is still going to be an 18 though.
Yeah, that's nice.
Your Echo gets a turn?
My Echo has an AC separate from me.
Oh, AC. I thought you meant
Yeah, not initiative.
Okay. 10 10 or 15 to 10.
Oh, I had a 17. Sorry.
Oh,
Sorry. I didn't hear you say no. I was checking what my echoes will be for my defense, so I don't take a hit. Get this thing the heck out of the way.
I believe so.
Jarrett, you are awakened by the sounds of these rocks just crunching into your two new compatriots. So you wake up.
Wake up. I don't see where the rocks came from.
Give me a perception check.
Nope.
Smashed with a rock. How big was this
What's
rock?
that?
About the size of you.
From 35 damage, that's something pretty big.
16?
16?
That's not a rock.
You notice that it
boulder.
seems like
The boulder feels completely.
looking, you think you see one of the trees moving in a weird way.
I see the tree moving.
Yep.
It's an int.
Am I next to a tree right now?
You are next to a tree.
All right, I'm going to use cunning action to hide.
Okay.
It's a bonus action hide.
This is the tree you see moving right about there.
Oh, sweet. So 10 plus 13.
Oh, he was closer to the water. Was the water this direction? I was picturing it this direction.
Sure. Yeah, he's a little bit closer.
So he was closer to the water.
I just said
This
the
is
rocks
our
came from different directions.
this is our barge.
Okay.
That's a large barge.
So 23 for stealth.
Okay. So you're hiding behind a tree.
Right.
That's all you're doing.
I'm going to shoot it. I mean, I don't know what else to do, so.
That's a bonus action to hide.
Bonus action to hide with cunning action. And since I'm hidden, I get advantage, right?
That's right.
Rogie, you already had advantage anyway.
So 10, but I get to reroll the 6 because elven accuracy.
Just go ahead and roll 3 of them.
What the? Stay on the table. All right, there we go. 15.
Plus 25.
I get a lot. Plus 13, so 28 to hit.
Holy crap.
There's.
that sharpshooter?
I took 2
No,
levels
you
of
didn't.
I have bracers of archery. I took 2 levels of fighter, so I have the fighting style.
Hits.
Anyway, yada yada yada.
Go ahead and roll.
Yeah, dude.
So that's 1d8, and then 4d6 is sneak attack.
Sure it is.
Nice.
That's a
6.
D10.
Oh, that's a d10. Oh shoot.
Hey,
No. There we go.
it's fine. There you go.
4. There we go. Okay.
4 plus what?
4 plus 5. Thank you.
So 9 plus
So 10, 18. So
27?
27
27.
damage.
I like it.
Nice.
Very nice.
All right, and I guess that completes my turn.
Okay. You don't get 2 attacks?
No,
Rogues don't get 2
no.
attacks? That
No.
sucks.
I know.
Do rogues ever get a second attack?
Just sneak attack.
If
Yeah.
you're a soul knife, or if you have a secondary, like
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about his levels in
Which you can use offhand. Yeah,
Puts you're up.
if I was up close, I would have used 2 weapons.
Do I have any idea where this came from?
Give me a perception check.
Is this going to be my whole turn?
Give me a perception check. I'll see.
You take where the rock
That's a
hit you,
3,
and you just go
12.
that direction.
Pretty much.
It's too dark right here next to Thren. His dancing lights are pushing shadows away from you, so you can't really see anything. But you do hear an arrow whistle not too far from you.
Couldn't even tell the direction it came from?
Nope. Well, I mean, you got knocked. Which one is you? You got knocked this way, so I'll even say you're kind of prone. But you get up, and Thren gets knocked this way, and he's still prone. So your rock came from this way, and his rock
Okay.
came from there.
I'm gonna cast Fairy Fire in that direction.
Where at? It has to be a square area, doesn't it?
Yeah, did you say that I could tell which way my rock came from?
From somewhere this way. So you show me where you're gonna put it.
I'm gonna cast it past Thren, like somewhere here.
And how big is that?
It's a 20-foot cube.
What are you casting?
Fairy Fire. Yeah, I mean not.
Okay.
Nice.
Well, is it
What's the save?
Good plan.
20? Would 20-foot cube be? It's 20 foot in every direction.
Yes.
It's from a centered point, so it's 40 feet wide.
Yes.
Oh, okay. What did you say? The save?
Yeah, what's the
it's
save?
Dexterity saving throw.
18.
Yeah, it saves.
Okay.
But is the area lit up or?
No. So the dust kind of falls to the ground and it doesn't catch on anything that you notice. Nothing is. You see no figure illuminated by
Okay,
it.
then I'm gonna rage.
Okay.
So do you have Xanathar's guide somewhere?
Do you still roll a D8
In
when
that
you rage?
closet.
Oh, yeah.
I roll a d20 on a new table. Yeah. Dustin made it for me.
Xanathar's got in there.
That's a 6. All right, I got plant life around me. 10 foot radius is around me is difficult terrain.
Okay.
Everywhere, anytime you move. or-
Everyone or for hostile?
Just difficult terrain.
Okay.
I think it was supposed to be for hostile, but that's not what this table says. So
I thought you
Or not on that
I
one
thought
anyway.
you'd hit that before, and it was only for hostile.
Dustin didn't write it that way, so.
no, that's only on 17. Difficult terrain for enemies.
Oh, okay.
So it's for everybody right now. 10 feet around me is difficult terrain.
Gotcha.
Bunch of vines around me.
Okay. Thrin, you're up.
Okay. I'm gonna stand up. Oh, I need to make a concentration check.
I'm also going to get my shield out, which
I'm
probably
concentrating
already
on
was.
dancing lights.
Okay.
That's probably not good.
Half of 35 is
I fail.
18.
I'm gonna stand
So
up.
the dancing lights fall.
I'm gonna bonus action blade
What
on.
happened as soon as you got hit by the rock? Huh?
I'm gonna.
You stand? Yep.
Yeah, bonus action dance or blade song.
Okay.
Bonus action dance.
Blade song.
You can't hit me.
Blade song, and then I'm going to pull out a black marble,
Okay.
and I'm gonna kind of just throw it up in the air, and in that general vicinity over there, if there is anything in there, it has to make in a 20-foot radius sphere, has to make a Constitution saving throw.
18.
That just saves. However, it takes half the damage, so it's 5d10.
Did he hit it, or is it in that area?
It wasn't that area.
Okay. 5d10 halved.
6, 5, 11, 2,
13. Come on, big ones.
1,
14.
and 1 more. 8.
22 halved.
So that's 11 points of damage.
11 damage.
Okay.
So I used half my move to stand up. I'm going to move 15 feet. 15 back.
You are in his.
That's good. Difficult terrain. Okay.
Yeah, that's right at difficult terrain area right there.
Okay, that's where I'll move, because I don't have that much movement.
Gotcha. Urus, you're up.
So I would have noticed these two getting smacked by those rocks. How's Thren looking, and Quincy? How do you guys look after getting creamed by?
I mean, I'm bleeding probably.
I don't feel very good.
It hurt.
I'm not bloodied, but I'm.
They're breathing
like-
heavy and wincing.
and muddy and.
Let's see. Can I see that one?
Give me a perception check.
I mean, as close as I am to it, yeah, that's totally gonna fail. It's like 6.
Okay, no.
I don't see anything. All right. I guess with that being the case, I will just. There's not really anything I can do.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay. You don't want to hold action or anything?
I guess I'll hold action to. Since I have improved packed weapon, I can actually use a longbow now as a packed weapon. So I will summon up a longbow, and I want to hold my action to shoot something
Okay.
if I see it.
Okay. Gillard, you're up.
All right. Urs, what is going on?
I don't know. Something is attacking.
Do I see anything attacking?
Give me a perception.
Can I like point out the general vicinity of where it's at, or
I got a 12.
Maybe, yeah.
it's in that direction, kind of. Look, that's the tree. It looks like
Take
the trees are moving. You'll see it.
That's cocked.
Just look over there.
So-
Yeah. I know it's total darkness.
15.
Something moved there. Trying to be helpful.
You see some trees waving in the wind a little bit, but you don't see anything.
Oh no!
Clearly.
Gosh, we're about to die.
All right, well,
You think every combat you're going to die?
Well, I mean, you just took a
don't
quarter of my
wanna
health
die,
in one
but-
turn.
Half mine.
Yeah.
Y'all got a healer?
Exactly, yeah.
I'll head the direction he pointed and just move until I can see something or whatever I got to do.
Okay, move your movement.
Charging.
I just whatever direction he pointed.
He pointed at the
So
thing.
I'll move 20 feet that way. No, not that way.
You're right outside of Quincy's.
All right. I can see the creature though before I get.
No, you see trees.
You see trees?
Yep.
The trees are
Then I'm gonna
attacking.
go full movement, 40 feet, just rock right smooth past it.
It's an int.
As you run by,
What is it?
as you run past it, you are. Well, let's see if you get hit in the back.
If it doesn't hit me, I feel
The
bad.
female int does a 14 hit.
14 hits. I have a 10 AC.
So yeah, you are hit in the back.
Okay, so when I'm hit, I'm gonna keep moving and turn, and where I was hit, I'll summon my echo.
26 points of damage.
That sucked. So where I was hit, I'll
And you
summon my
see-
echo, and I'll finish my movement and turn.
Nice move. That's smart. Just gonna take a
You have
hit.
an action.
I didn't see what hit me though.
Well,
Right?
after being hit, you see an arm is what like.
Oh,
swung
okay.
down.
Then I'm gonna have my echo swing at it.
Smart play.
All right, so it's gonna make the echo's gonna make the 2 attacks for me. Man,
Your
next
perception
level.
check.
Next level, I'm gonna get 3 attacks. I'm gonna rip things apart. Level 11.
17.
You see that tree swing down and hit Gillard as he runs by. So you
right.
can go ahead and attack.
All
A
right.
nat 20 and a 15 to hit.
On 2 hits,
Nat 20 on one, a 15 on the other.
15 misses. Nat 20.
15 misses.
All right. 18 to hit with my longbow.
18 hits.
All right.
Go ahead and roll your damage.
All right.
Natural 20.
So D10 plus 5 times 2.
18 points
Wow,
of damage.
1 times 2 for the nat. So 7 damage on a natural 20.
Oh, what a waste.
How lame.
How much damage did you do?
18.
That's why I'd rather roll
25
I'd rather
total?
roll 2
Okay.
ones.
That's why you use.
Do you have 2 attacks?
No, I'm just. Can I do that second attack?
Yeah, it's a full attack action. You held a full attack action.
Awesome. And that is even higher, so it's like 24 to
Hits.
hit. And that's another. Let's see. Yeah, that's another 18 points of damage.
Another 18. Nice.
So I did 7. I'm gonna use my bonus action. Have my use the rear of the glaive from my. Actually, I'm not gonna use hex. No, I'm just gonna hit it rear of the glaive. Just try and hit the end again. 18 plus 8 is hit, and that is a smaller die.
D4.
D4. 3. So I did more damage with the back of my glaive
Don't you hate
than
it?
the glaive on a crit.
What's the damage?
3, 8.
As long as you're not turning on the AC.
Got it. Alrighty.
Comes out here with his hand.
It is its turn. It's going to attack your. It's going to attack your Echo.
Okay.
12 to hit.
Miss. Echo dodges.
Wow.
Actually, give me a dexterity saving throw for your thing attacks it, it disappears.
What?
Your echo disappears as it attacks.
So did it take damage?
It took damage.
What did it take damage from?
It seems from just hitting the thing itself.
So does that mean I didn't do the 8 damage?
I guess not.
So then that changes my bonus action. Hold on. I'm going to bonus action. If that's the case, I took how much damage originally? 27, you said?
Yes.
27, so
You're just now writing down your original damage.
well, a lot's happened. I'm going to second win then, since I saw that happen. I'm going to use my bonus action second win instead.
Gotcha.
So I gain back 9 plus to 18 health.
Okay.
So, yeah, that did some damage there.
So that changes his turn too, and he's going to walk up and at 10 feet away from you, he's going to attack you. 20 to hit, not natural.
Yeah, that hits.
2, 8, 16 plus 6, Another 22 points of damage. As it comes down and just punches your body.
Okay, so for the listeners, that was a little confusing, but Gillard ran by the tree. It hit him. He found out where it was. So he dropped his echo there. The echo attacked. When the echo hit, it took damage from the tree thing, so the echo disappeared, which in turn,
1 damage will
then the
disappear
tree
here,
thing
yeah.
came and attacked Gillard's actual form because there was no more echo there to distract him.
But it can make saving throws. But
So
I
Gillard
make
just took
saving throws
20-something
first.
damage.
But any damage.
Frick. It's not a half. Go ahead and give me a dexterity saving throw for your echo. Good grief. I'm sorry.
Come on, DM.
I thought it was half damage.
You might as well.
Yeah, it's fine.
Gotta be better.
Okay. All right. So everything happened just like AJ said. After that thing, it is Vistard's turn.
So, have I seen all that mess going on?
Yeah, I'll say
Took
that
off
y'all are
running
well
now.
aware of
Okay.
that one now.
But still nothing over
That
here.
tree just got up and walked towards Gillard and is hitting him. And you see.
When it comes into reach, I can hit it.
Okay. It came. It's at 10 feet. It stopped at 10 feet.
Yeah, I have 10 feet range.
Okay.
Yep.
And when something
It has
enters my
10 feet range too. So.
Right. Well,
Okay.
but I'll double
Just
check.
both standing back.
Yes.
Polearm, yeah, we're just poking at each other.
Gotcha.
Polearm Master, I'm pretty sure when it enters my range, it doesn't have to.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah, that's how it works because if
when
you
it enters
have
your reach. Yep.
Sentinel, you can
So
stop.
19
That hits.
plus
Attaboy.
8. So
Attaboy. That green one's hot. Don't roll that
yeah,
red.
that's a 10. So that's 15 damage. So that
Alright.
was actually a good slash.
Give me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh Jesus!
How much damage?
It was 15 slashing. And another 3. I'm taking bad die. You're so inaccurate.
You take
That reaches out 10 feet. That
Yeah, that does. I was at 10.
10 damage.
Jesus.
that reactionary thing reaches 10 feet. Okay.
Yep.
And I don't have my armor on, so I'm not reducing. I'm not even getting my little 2
It
reduced.
doesn't make much sense, but it's when a creature hits the giant with a melee attack. Even at 10 feet, it's just a melee attack.
Well, there's not a lot of reach weapons in the
Giant. I
game.
thought it was a tree.
It is, I'll show you all a picture. Looks something like that.
Oh my goodness. How big is it? How tall is it?
It is except for that, like it's got thorns poking out all over it, and that's what's doing y'all's damage. It's a thorn giant that I found on Pinterest.
How tall is it?
Good 25 feet tall.
Oh my goodness.
Yep.
So now we see it running towards Gillard, this
Yep.
ginormous tree.
I'm gonna get the crap beaten out of me because I have like no AC.
Okay. Did Vistard go yet? Vistard. You see that giant.
I want to look for the one that threw the other
Okay,
rock.
give me a perception check.
24.
You do see it, yes. It had advantage on hiding checks, but that was well above it. So it's the exact same thing.
Did that take my action?
No, I'll give that to you as a free.
Okay. Bonus action wild shape.
Okay.
Yeah. Fire elemental? Dire wolf, love it.
And I'm going to charge this one.
I'm gonna reduce my health. I used my bonus action to cast my echo. I forgot, so I couldn't heal too.
Dang. You alright over
This is
there?
a giant creature.
It doesn't make a difference.
Okay.
You got your fanny pack on?
Does 11 hit?
No, it does not.
Who is that right behind me? Thren. Okay. Yeah, I'll stay. I'll stay
Okay.
there in space.
So that's your turn. It
Yeah,
is its
yeah.
turn. It's going to attack you. Does a 15 hit?
Hit the wolf?
Vistard? Does
not.
Okay.
Yeah, come on.
That's its turn.
Good.
Jarrett, you're up.
All right. I don't like us all being clumped up right there, so I'm gonna move probably 30 feet just over that direction while still staying in the trees where I'm able to hide.
There's not that many trees. Y'all's trees was kind of in a circle, and these giants were some of the y'all's
Okay.
trees.
Well, it doesn't matter because he's in melee with him anyway, so it doesn't matter. But I won't get advantage, but that's fine. And now I'm gonna take a pot shot at the one fighting old G over there. Ah,
Papa G.
give me a good one. Oh yeah, so 30 hit.
That hits.
I am bloody, by the way.
So
How bloody?
where'd my DA go? I just had it. It's right there.
Bloody.
7 plus.
The 7 is plus something.
Oh, 7 plus. I forgot last time too. So plus 7 because I get my races of archery.
14.
So 14 plus 5 plus
And you got a
8.
second one.
So
27.
27.
Very nice.
And then I'm going to use my bonus action to hide.
Okay. That giant is looking very rough.
27 damage. All right.
Yeah, you just keep it.
Yeah, sweet. I need to get some more. And that will end of my turn.
All right, Quincy, you're up.
I like this. That's a lot of damage.
That's a lot of damage.
I'm going to play Rogues more often.
I'm gonna. God, drop my rage. That's okay. Yeah, I'm gonna drop my rage,
Okay.
and I'm gonna yell at this one.
Okay.
Look over here, you big stupid oaf.
Okay.
And try to get his attention, and that's vicious mockery.
Okay.
Wisdom saving throw.
A single tear rolls down its thorny cheek.
6.
Yeah, that's a failure. 2 damage, psychic, and disadvantage on the next roll.
Okay.
And I'm gonna run away from Thren. I'm gonna move away from Thren.
Which way?
You're right. Probably 15. Yeah, that's fine. 15 or 20. That's good.
That all you're doing?
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
Okay. You hear in the back of your voice, "They hurt us. Take vengeance."
Okay, good. I got him talking at least.
Okay. That's your turn? Thren.
It's not. Is it a bonus action to drop my rage? I would just lose it if I didn't
Free
attack.
action, isn't it?
Yeah.
You can just drop it. You can choose to drop it. So if you want to get it again, you can.
You can just do it again, yeah.
Yeah, because I could get an effect now. I was gonna say I might. I could do
Burn
a.
those rages, baby.
I could do a bardic. I could do a bardic inspiration.
Never good.
Oh yeah, I'll go ahead and rage again. I don't really like that plant life for this situation.
The big plant life, you just give it more plant life.
Oh, it's a good thing I ran away. Necrotic energy bursts from me. Each creature within 30 feet of me takes 1d10 necrotic damage. Is that just Thren?
Oh, thank God I walked away.
Yeah, you said.
Or never mind.
He walked away from you, though.
Yeah.
He
was probably 10.
I think you're more than 30 feet away.
Oh, it was.
So that misses everyone.
Oh my gosh.
Is that the one that gives you health or temporary?
Yeah, give me temporary HP.
So you got 0?
Didn't get any.
That your turn?
Yeah.
All right, Thread, you're up.
Bardic inspired somebody.
How many? How long? Hold on 1 second. Sorry. I'm going to cast.
Fireball.
No.
Just cast on the other side of that one. Just cast on the other side of that one.
Firebolt.
Oh, I can do that from 30 feet away.
No,
I
we
didn't
need
realize.
gravity sinkhole.
Reverse
You
gravity.
still got that? Reverse gravity.
Are you trying not to get close to it?
From 30
The way
feet
you
away.
moved?
I think that's.
I'm trying to get it away from you, but
But you want to swap places?
me and you?
Yeah.
I
You moved
would.
closer, I moved further.
I would. Yeah.
I can do that.
Okay.
From 30 feet away, I'll cast Sapphic Stain. It needs to make a Constitution.
Even though
saving
me and
throw.
you are the only two that take it damage.
You take less now, but yeah.
But it's got disadvantage.
14.
It fails. Falls prone.
Yeah.
And it takes 2 d4 necrotic damage. 3 and 3. So 6 points of necrotic damage.
Okay.
And I am going to rush.
Oh, yes.
What was that sapping sting?
Yeah.
Can you attack it too? What are you doing?
Yeah.
What's your speed? 40?
30.
45.
No, sorry, Quincy.
45. Oh, mine is actually 40 now.
Oh, it is? Nice.
Because of the
Blades on.
lights on. Yeah.
Right.
I'm going to attack it. Hold on 1 second. I'm going to attack it with my longsword first. Crap.
You have advantage because it's prone.
Okay, yeah. 20.
It's more like it.
What was that? 21? 21.
Hits.
Yeah, Thran.
Ah.
And then it's a D8
With this cool new longsword.
plus 3. So that's 5 points of damage. And then as a bonus action, I'm going to give Vistrid advantage on his next attack using one charge for my sword.
Okay. Give me a dexterity saving throw.
Is that a per day?
Ooh, dexterity saving throw. All right.
Would it be metagaming to tell him I already have advantage because he's standing next to me?
Nope.
I already have advantage because you're standing next to me.
Yeah, I mean, that would be.
Oh, that would. Okay. Then I didn't tell him that I would already have advantage because he's standing next to
I
me.
don't think he hears you anyway.
Not a single time. You said it 3 or 4 times.
I mean, it's a
What'd you roll?
dexterity saving throw.
Okay. I rolled a nat 1 then.
12 points of damage.
Sorry, Ty. I hate to be a rules lawyer on you there, but
Yeah. Way to enforce them rules.
That your turn?
That is my turn.
Alrighty then. Orist.
12.
Me? All right.
No, the other Orist.
Yeah.
Wait. That was a 7. Never mind.
there's potions in
I was
the
thinking I could
bag.
use-
You know there's potions in the bag.
Okay, first things first, I'm going to use 4 of my 8 d6 from Healing Light on Thren.
Oh, we do have a healer. I forgot. Helpful.
1 plus 6, 7, plus another 6, 13, plus another 1, 14.
Okay.
You regain 14 health.
You just got everything you just lost back. That's good.
And then I will make my 2 attacks against that one.
Okay.
Attack number 1. That's a nat 19
Hits.
plus a bunch
Yeah.
of stuff. Okay.
Roll damage.
Okay. 1d8. Let's see. That's 3 plus 9, 12 plus 5, 17.
That's enough, yep.
All right.
How do you want to do this?
Summon bow.
Nice.
I guess as I fire the arrow and as it sticks in it, you see radiant light start bursting out of it, and it collapses dead.
Okay. Awesome.
And then,
If you're
do I
gonna
see that one too?
Yep.
Okay. And
You can attack with disadvantage. Since it's prone.
well, let's see. Would I be able to switch back to my warhammer if I wanted to run up on it and smack it with my hammer?
Is it a free action?
I'm not sure how changing weapons works.
I'll say no because you've already used a longbow to attack one turn. I don't think you could probably do
Not
it.
mid
Not mid attack. I wouldn't think you could.
Okay, that's fair.
I don't know. You can look up the rule, but since you don't know, I'm going to
Always
say no
attack
this
with
time.
disadvantage, though, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's what I'll do then. Actually, I guess I'll use. Yeah, no, I'll do that. I'll attack that one with disadvantage. So, a nat 20 and 13 to hit. A 13 to hit. I'm guessing that misses.
Misses.
What do you want?
I want to be DM, Dad.
You're welcome. All right, so that one missed. Okay. Gillard, you're up. Look up that roll though.
That really sucks too because I had a nat 20.
Look up that roll. We'll play.
I do not have any internet. What's your
Okay.
Wi-Fi?
It's Maverick. Capital M maybe. Gillard, you're up.
All right. Appreciate it, Urs. And I'm going to I'm going to move till I'm 15 feet from the one that's down. Can I get within range, or am I too far away?
15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40?
Yeah. And then
I'd say you're 20 feet.
20 feet. I think that's still. Well, I can summon it and move it, so that's fine. It just has to be within 30 feet.
Okay. You can put your
Where
thing
am I?
there.
Yeah. And then I move it, and so it's going to attack the one on the ground
Gotcha. Has advantage.
with
It
advantage.
says it can't provide internet, so I don't have internet still.
What are we looking up? See if you can.
He wants to see if he can swap out his packed weapon.
Like mid-attack, yeah.
So basically, if it's a free action.
I figure it is the same as changing weapons with
Bonus
anything.
action because it counts as resummoning.
Yeah, that could be it. I bet it does.
Or returning. I don't know.
Let's see.
All right.
It'll show.
Does a 17 hit, Seth?
It just hits.
Just hits. And what about a 19?
19 to hit.
19 and 17 were my 2 hits.
Both hits, yes.
So both hits. 17 damage.
Total?
For those 2 hits, yeah.
Okay.
And I'll do a.
Full action to swap to a new one.
That was my whole thing.
That's what this guy says. I don't know. I'm on Reddit.
Yeah, the Reddit, the land of the lawless.
The rules read that when you finish a long rest, you can choose to change the weapon.
That was why I got the official book, because all I was finding about sleeping in armor was a Reddit post.
I would rule that it cannot be done during combat except in very rare circumstances. Is it in this? Is it in the player's handbook?
No,
Pact of the what?
Pact.
Well, considering like it takes like a magical special ritual while you hold the weapon to make it.
I was just
weapon.
looking at it. And I don't think.
I'm just looking at that.
I don't think it mentioned it anywhere really. What kind of action it would be.
You can choose the form that this melee weapon takes each time you create it.
So what's the rules for unsummoning it and resummoning it?
This period, transform. Transform one magic weapon into your pact. I don't even see it.
He wanted back in.
It says if you perform a 1 hour ritual on a different weapon or choose a 1 hour ritual to break the bond to it.
That's no. He's
He's a warlock.
Yeah, that's the pact of the weapon, isn't it?
Yeah, that's the Pact of the Blade. That's what I'm.
Wait.
Well, this is saying it has to be a melee weapon anyway.
No, he has
You have improved.
Yeah, I have improved Pact weapon.
Oh, you're talking about the. Okay.
Is that a feat or what?
No, it's
It's an invocation.
Invocation, yeah.
He doesn't have a pact with a weapon. He can create weapons.
Yeah.
There's two variations to the
Okay, I
warlock.
got you.
Because the hot swapping weapons is for early game, and when you find a really powerful magic weapon, you make that your pact weapon.
Yeah.
I still have mine over here.
I have mine over here. Yeah.
That's fine. I just didn't have
So what's the? You're only supposed to do it on a long rest.
It says you can choose the form that this melee weapon takes each time you create it.
Right. But
So when you bring it forward.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can use your action to create a pact weapon in your empty hand.
Okay. So it takes an action.
It takes an action.
There we go. So I was right. You couldn't do it.
Couldn't do it. Okay.
Because your attack action was used to shoot.
Yeah, that's fair.
No, that's it. It's not.
if it was his action to create it, though, how did he also shoot with it?
He did that turns ago.
Oh, okay.
He shouldn't have. He held his action to shoot it because he called it forth. We didn't know that was an action. It's an action to pull your weapon? That sucks.
I don't think it is to summon it. I think it's an action
to create one.
He's creating one. Yeah, there's two versions of the.
Change the weapon, it takes an action.
Okay. That's
Not like if you already had an axe and you're just gonna pull out an axe.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
Gotcha.
I read that later on. Too.
Okay, gotcha. All right, who is up?
I did my thing, and my turn's over.
Yes.
Pause. Pause.
Mr. Prepared.
Pause.
We're paused.
Where's his cup? His bottle?
I have no clue.
Is it in the?
Mister, you're up.
Bite it.
You
on
have
the
advantage.
ground?
Yep.
You also have advantage. Don't forget that. I gave you advantage.
Yeah, pack tactics.
Okay,
He's also prone.
He's also prone. I don't know why I did that. I should have given you something else.
Can I roll quadruple advantage?
Down until he's asleep.
He does.
No screaming. What?
It's advantage plus, actually.
No, there's no advantage plus.
That's 24 to hit.
24 hits.
Actually, no, that'd be triplicate advantage or whatever.
That's 2d6.
Double advantage.
3 die.
6, 10, 14 damage.
Okay, give me a dexterity saving throw.
Thorns to the face. It's like when a dog bites a porcupine.
16, 22.
That's fine. Yep, you succeed.
All right, no damage.
Nope.
If one
And I get another attack because he's prone.
Okay.
Double nat 20s.
All right.
That is double nat 20s.
Natural 20.
times 2.
So roll your 2d6 and double the dice. I love your little.
20.
Yeah, the way. Yeah, he doesn't roll.
No,
like this,
he always
rolls
does
like
this though. He like pops it down and then.
Yeah, then it'll flick.
Because my hand doesn't turn.
What? You can't roll like this?
No, 20 plus 4, 24 damage.
24 damage.
Wait a second. You can't do this?
Correct, I cannot.
Do it. Try it.
I just said I can't.
We don't believe you.
Go as far as you can.
Grab it.
What? Neither
Are
hand?
you serious?
What's? Why?
How have you lived your whole life and not been able to do anything?
Exactly, my entire life.
Something like an injury.
Yes.
Oh, dang.
So you couldn't like.
So you can't.
Y'all should ask me this on Saying in Common.
You can't.
Okay, we will.
How do you pick stuff up? Like you can't.
Well, it's easy to pick something up.
You put it.
But you can't.
He doesn't. Okay.
Oh my gosh, that's a disability.
Yes.
You should be making money.
Yes, the army told me so.
Oh, that sucks.
Oh, you could hold a gun.
I can't grab the stock and pull it into my shoulder. So, yeah, they wouldn't take me.
How have we not known this?
I don't know.
I never noticed. Yeah, that's crazy.
Okay.
Give me a dexterity saving throw.
Bounce out of my box. Do I take it?
No, it has to stay in the tray. That's the established rule.
Gosh.
Roll it like you normally do.
If he could turn his hand, he'd be able to get in the box.
Don't make fun of him, gosh.
He's disabled.
He's disabled. 19, you're good. Okay. Jared, you're up.
All right.
Oh, no, you're not. It's his turn.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Okay. Oh, he's standing up now?
It stands up.
That's good. I didn't want to have to run up to it.
It's going to attack Thrin. It's evil. So, yeah, it's going to attack you, Thrin.
Okay.
I don't know.
Pretty hurt. I'm there.
Are you bleeding pretty badly?
Does a 12 hit?
No, a 12 does not.
Okay,
hit.
that's his turn. Jarrett, you're up.
All right. Since I'm hidden, I get advantage, right?
Yep.
Sweet. I'm going to sharpshooter.
You have 3 of them. So
Let's use. I'm going to try sharpshooter, so -5. So it's still a +8. All right. So 18 to hit?
Hits.
Sweet. So +10. And then there's sneak attack.
Jeez.
7, 9, 10 for sneak attack.
Roll your d8.
And then a d8 +7. Because I
Plus
have
10.
to. Yeah. Oh, these are it. 8.
So 15, 25. What was that?
That's 10. Plus
35
the 10,
damage?
10 for my sharpshooter.
I already got that.
Okay, yeah.
35 damage.
Very rough.
And then I'll move a little closer since the other one's gone. Not up in its grill, but you know. Yeah, I want to be in the. Yeah, I mean, that's far enough. And then use my bonus action there to hide.
Okay.
Do I need to roll for stealth?
Quincy, you're up.
I'm just going to take off in a dead sprint past Gillard. Yeah! I'm going to run through their space because I'm a little right up in its grill. I'm just going to just jump and stab with my sword, acting like it's a spear. Recklessly.
Okay.
Reroll natural 1. Be a 20. Nope. A lot. 20,
Hits.
25. It's actually more than that. It's 27. So we do. Well, I'm going to attack it twice. Am I going to need to attack it twice?
I don't know. Depends on how much damage you roll.
That's a 24.
Hits.
So both hit. Eight. 14.
How do you want to do this?
16, 18, it was 20 damage. Yeah, I'm just going to kind of like I did with the Capra Demon where I jumped up and stabbed in and I was kind of hanging on my spear. I'm going to do the same thing with my sword.
Okay. This sword it's so sharp that you begin falling. You're not very heavy, but it's enough that you start tearing through the flesh of this giant and you slowly reach down to the ground with your sword. Yes, feed me more.
I want to pull it out and look at it. Doesn't look like anything?
It's a sword and it's got some kind of green blood on it.
Okay. What happens to the giant?
It falls dead.
Falls like a tree.
Yep.
Good thing we're here to see it fall. Might not have fallen if we.
I spit on
sees
it.
Might not have made a sound.
Dude hit me with a rock.
That's the same. You got it. You got it.
I'm putting my armor on. I'm done with this crap.
I'm gonna make a cursory glance around the whole area, see if there's anything else.
Okay.
Yeah, I want to look around too.
Just go to every
Yeah.
tree.
Yeah.
So 4.
What the heck?
11.
Okay.
Thrin, you ever seen anything like that before?
Not that I have ever heard of
Nope, you
or
don't see
seen
it.
before. Or read anything about that I
Do
know
I
of.
smell anything that smells like them?
me,
Do smell any other of these things?
Give me a smell check at advantage.
Yep. I get perception.
A smelly smell that smells smelly.
Can't you smell that? Sorry. 17, 26.
Okay, no, you don't smell anything else. I mean, you smell plenty of things, but you don't smell any more giants.
No, no more giants. No more. Do I smell any animals in general?
Yeah, you
Does
smell
he
some
smell
animals.
murderous intent?
Of animals that I know?
Yeah, some wildlife.
Nothing that smells threatening.
No.
Okay. I'll go ahead and release my wild shape.
Is everyone okay?
Well, not really, but I'll live. Gillard, are you okay?
Badly hurt.
Yeah, I got beat up pretty bad, but I'll be all right.
Let's see. I'll use.
I felt pretty good. That was kind of fun.
Let's see. I'll use 2 of my D6 on Gillard and 2 on Thren, and that'll be the last of my healing light until I get a rest.
I appreciate it, Urst.
Anytime. Okay, so Gillard, you get 4 points of health.
Oh, man.
Yeah, didn't get a very good roll that time. Thren, you get 8.
All right.
Okay, so by the rules, that ruins y'all's long rest, and y'all will have to start over on a long rest.
By the rules?
By the rules.
I have already completed my 4 hours, huh? No.
No, you didn't finish.
Dang it.
Yeah.
You had,
I was
'cause we-
waking up. That's
We
right.
break it into 3, so your 4 hours wasn't done.
Man. Okay.
And
It's up to y'all.
You still need 4 hours of light activity.
Oh, it's true.
Well, it's going
You
to
have
be
to
2 points of
complete-
exhaustion
yeah,
for me
yeah.
if I don't. So no, we slept at
You slept
Jack's
one
cat.
night, yeah. If y'all want to, yeah. If y'all want to just sleep the rest of y'all's 2 watches, y'all just don't get the
Yeah,
full
it's still
rest.
night.
Right,
isn't
it is still night. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like 2 a.m.
I'll put my armor on.
think
I'm
we-
gonna get the what was it?
Go ahead.
Health.
Go back to sleep.
Yeah,
was
we
a
need
third.
to we need to
I
rest
didn't
up
smell
when we're not in a
anything
huge hurry. So
I didn't smell anything else
That's
anywhere
just
near.
if you're.
I can take watch then.
That's just on your hit dice.
I've already slept some.
dice, you get a quarter of them back.
well, we appreciate that, Jarrett.
But I don't use
Yeah.
it. We-
Got the blood pumping now. Wasn't that fun, guys?
It was great.
Oh, so
Really,
Not
all,
really.
all I need is a
Negative
short
number,
rest now
number
to get my wild
That's
shape.
your idea of fun.
If we use a lot of hit
Always.
That's all I burned, just wild shape.
Yeah.
So y'all are gonna go ahead and do 3 more watches
Yeah,
to get
yeah.
a long rest. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm taking the first one.
I'll take it with him because I got to put this armor on. So take 10 minutes.
Ask him to help you.
No, I learned my lesson from this. I've learned to get.
You were asking him to take it off.
I've mastered the art. Of,
helping you take your clothes off.
I've mastered the art of putting it on, taking it off in 10 minutes. I'm going to keep doing that.
Normally people buy me a drink first. But
I'm
putting
going
clothes on
to
that's good.
lay down and rest.
Yeah, me too.
Me and Urst, well, Thren, I mean, just if you get time to send that message, I mean,
All right.
but if you need to rest, I
The
understand.
funny thing about everything's going on with Thren, he could just say he sent sending, and he could just say they responded. He doesn't have to do anything. They said everything's good.
Yeah, but why would he do that?
Because he's evil.
No, he's not.
I think he is for all I know.
Did that ruin your changing your spell? Do you have to do that all over again?
Yes, if it's during a long rest.
Yeah.
All right. So all that time was wasted. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you're real sorry about it.
So who's watching right now?
Didn't have to. I could have had that attack happen in the
Jarrett
daylight.
and Papa G.
Is that his nickname? Papa G? Do you,
That's Papa G.
Is that what-
That's what Kyle always calls me.
Y'all all curl up.
Papa
and
G.
Try to get back to sleep.
I'll spend an hour formulating the new spell,
Okay.
and then the rest of it I'll try to, at least 4 hours of it, try to go into a trance if I can.
I thought the spell stuff happened at the end of the long rest for like 10 minutes. At least that's how it happens for clerics and druids.
This is it's an optional rule in Tasha's.
This is the thing for sorcerers and arcane casters.
Well, it's just for wizards, because they're the only ones that can reformulate their... The other ones can do it at level ups.
No, they changed it for them.
Oh, they did? They did for them too?
That way it's more forgiving for people who choose bad
Okay.
spells.
Who's watching? Who's taking first?
I'll
watch?
take
and
Jarrett
Big G.
and Gillard. Okay.
Papa G.
Ah, yeah. Good
10 minutes
17.
later.
24.
All right, there we go. Ready for combat. Did I make it for the full
24.
10 minutes, DM?
I hope so.
All right. Am I doing any rolls or
Yeah,
anything?
go ahead and roll for me.
All right. 18.
Seems like these giants are giving off a putrid smell, but nothing else seems
The
to
bodies.
be going on. Yeah.
Jared, can you make fire?
I have a tender.
Y'all have fire.
Oh, we have a fire.
Let's. They stink. Let's push them over the edge of the water and light them on fire.
They're humongous.
They're giant.
They hurt me.
They're giant.
How heavy are they?
They're
Thousands of
I can
pounds.
push like if it's thousands, that's different.
It's a 25-foot tree.
You must not need my help then, because I have a -1. So,
I plan on taking Brawny, and I can lift
I'll
like
say they're
a
huge.
truck.
2 tons.
if you would like to light them on fire,
Oh, they were huge.
Yeah.
I've always
The thing
thought
called them
bonfire.
giant. That was the size that they had.
Their
Giant.
figure wasn't that big.
He said they were 25
what
feet
I had.
tall.
I mean, giants are huge sized.
Yeah.
They're not large.
But their figures were large.
We were like attacking their knees.
Oh.
Speak for yourself. I shall.
Yeah.
Yeah, they hurt me. I know that. They made me hurt myself.
Would you like to set them on fire?
Yeah.
I mean,
But
before
at
we
least
do
it's-
that, too, I want to make sure, is there anything cool or valuable? Did they have any weapons or no?
No, I definitely want to light that one over in the corner on fire that hit me.
Blaze it, son.
You don't
I don't
live
know
as,
if my character would have said that.
you don't live as long as I do and not be a little petty when things beat the crap out of you.
I understand something about
Just
that.
because they look like trees, they're still flesh and blood. So how are you going to burn them?
I don't know.
Yeah, they're not wood.
Yeah, is there whatever will burn burns?
They have a little bit of clothing
I'll,
covering their nether parts.
Light their loincloth on fire.
Are they totally flesh, or do they have stuff growing out of it?
It seems like moss has just kind of grown over the.
Oh, that combusts.
No,
No, not
it's
moss.
moisture.
And if give me a perception check as y'all are looking at it with fire close by.
Okay, cool.
Oh, good. 26.
Natural 1.
You see blue streaks in the moss. It's not just a normal greenish moss. You've never seen this creature before. It might be natural, but they're like the parts of the moss have different hues of blue that just are covering this creature.
Does it look like poisonous or?
What you looking at there, Jarrett? You
There's this moss. It's like blue.
think it's flammable?
I mean, there's only one way to find out, my friend.
Stick a flaming stick in.
I'm not even. Whoa! I'm gonna grab some first. I'm gonna collect some.
Okay, I'll let him collect some.
Just, maybe.
Then
just
I see if it's flammable.
that much.
It either lights up or it doesn't.
It kind of sizzles, but it doesn't catch on fire. There's not enough there to catch
That's
on fire.
anticlimactic.
Yeah, I was expecting.
It smells worse now.
It smells worse.
Are y'all doing the one that Quincy cut and like jabbed into and cut a big chunk?
No,
out
the
of?
one that
Okay.
beat the crap out of me.
Gotcha. Okay.
Well, I'm gonna go look at this moss by the fire. I don't like standing next to the dead body.
I'm used to it by this point.
The moss looks natural. It just has some strange blue hues that go
Well,
throughout the.
Just give it to the druid when he wakes up. Maybe he knows.
Don't eat it.
I haven't lived this long and known that's like the #1 rule in the forest.
Okay, that's y'all's long rest. Or y'all's watch. Who's next?
We didn't. No one said. I'll wake up Vistrid. Vistrid's my go-to. The Vistrid and Quincy. That's usually who follows me.
Yeah,
Vistrid.
when he wakes up, I show him the moss too.
Yeah, I'll say try and burn that stuff, especially the one that hit me over there. And I'm gonna sleep in my armor.
Why is he sleeping in armor?
He was surprised last time, and he wants to try something else out. But have you seen moss like this before? And I show him the moss.
Okay. Between being a druid and me studying that book of the flora and fauna of Palexia, have I seen anything like
Give me a
this?
survival check.
Yeah. Yeah.
With advantage?
Sure.
Because you read the book.
That's so much better. First roll was a 3. 18 plus 9, 27.
Your book does not mention anything like this, and you've never seen it, but you hearken back to Beatrix talking about a blight of some sort. Oh. Maybe it's related.
Can I take out a flask and stuff this moss down in it for future
Yeah, go ahead.
use?
Jared's like, no, get your own.
I got the stuff at dead body. I'm sure there's more on the other one too. So.
In fact, yeah, I'll go to the other giant and look for more of this strange blue. Like either in the moss
The body
or
of
the
these
blood.
things are covered in a moss that, and as you're looking and peering, do you have a light?
I have dark
torch.
vision.
Oh, well, that just turns things black and white kind of in the dark.
Okay, well, I can produce flame.
Okay. Yeah. You see that the whole thing almost has a bluish tint to it. This green, it's a green and blue that's mixed a lot, and the blue is kind of covering it.
Okay. I just want to try to find like the most blue I can.
Okay.
Like anywhere that there's like more blue.
Kind of over its heart is
And
the most blue.
I want to take that and stuff it down in the flask.
Yep.
You said it's over the heart. I'm gonna take my dagger out and try and cut the heart out.
Okay. Give me a survival check.
I will fully be assisting, like straight up as a nurse,
advantage?
like mask, handing them tools.
Okay, it's better. 14 plus 3, 17.
Okay. Yeah. You cut out where this was blue and where you'd assume a heart is, and as I said, the blood inside of this thing is a greenish color. You have to kind of pull some of the spikes. It's growing spikes out of its body, and they're very sharp. So you are able to cut it and use those to kind of rip the chest open, and a lot of greenish fibrous muscle is what you find underneath the skin. And as you dig down through, you find a heart. It's rather much larger than you assume yours would be, since it is a giant's, and it has a sickly blue pale tone to it. Yeah.
They say his heart grew 3 sizes that day.
I'm gonna cut it out and bring it back.
Okay.
Just maybe we could show. You might could study it, or we could show Beatrix. She might know some more.
That's why I took the moss. I was gonna show
let's
it to
keep these
Beatrix.
together, and I'll go and try. And is it really heavy?
I mean, yeah, it's a good size. Like,
I walk takes me quite a while because I'm pretty weak. Try and get it back to the barge, and just put it on the barge. I'm just gonna try and keep it and see what we can find out from it.
all right.
Who knows? Maybe it's important.
Yeah, I don't have
Maybe
anything
not,
big
you
enough
know.
to like put it in a container or anything.
I can check it off the bucket list. I've never cut a heart out of a giant before, so
Well,
yeah. And then I'll go to sleep.
First time for everything.
You staying up by yourself?
He didn't wake anyone up to take his spot.
I mean, who do you think I should wake up? Vistrid? Is that true?
It's been 4 hours. Has it been 4 hours?
Yep.
Right. I'm gonna get Thren.
Thren was up for the 4 hours. He did his magic thing, and then he went into
okay.
his.
So
Yeah.
Thren's got to go to sleep.
He did not send the message.
So maybe artist.
Then I will get
or,
the other dwarf.
Let's see.
Okay.
Artist.
All right.
Gets up.
Wish I could do a Scottish accent. I can't do a Scottish accent. I don't.
Neither can I just kind of try.
All right. Go ahead and give me some checks. Some d20s.
Just perception.
The two dwarfs. It's just a d20.
Just a D20.
Yeah.
9.
18.
Okay. Y'all's watch is uneventful.
After our watch ends, I guess I'll go and get Quincy.
Okay.
Wake him up.
Quincy, you're woken for the last one. The sun is up at this point.
Okay.
So y'all.
Do I have a 4S? Yeah, that was 4 and 4.
Y'all got full rest. 3 and 3.
Okay, so 6 is okay.
Yeah.
Thren's had his 4 hours.
Yeah.
No, right. Okay, I'll wake him up and finish out my
Okay.
sleep.
You imagine people refilling your spell slots.
Actually, all I needed was short rest to get my
Your wild shape.
wild shape back.
All I really needed the rest for was for my healing light.
I needed it so I can.
Okay, do it D20?
Yep.
11.
The night, the morning comes into full. The sun is starting to rise, and everyone begins to waken and kind of stumble around trying to get some breakfast and stuff. The two giants that y'all have killed, one of which has been mutilated, about the same as yours actually. They both look pretty similar now, with a huge gash cut into them, and the stink is getting unbearable from them. But y'all are able to. Y'all's night passes through without any more to do.
I can't even eat near these things. Let's get out of here.
Yeah, I say let's get moving down river.
Y'all are surprised to see a giant heart on the barge as y'all go down there. And
What is this?
the stench is still there?
We did some dissection last night, some surgery. Do you not see? Look at the way it is.
So does the heart smell too?
I was talking with Vistrid, and he said it might be some sort of blight, and we're going to bring it to Beatrix and let her study
We're
it.
taking the whole heart? It's going to be decomposed.
I mean,
It smells
I kind
horrible.
of thought about that, but
Kick it in the water.
we'll see what happens. I mean, if it turns bad, we'll just throw it off the
How
boat
big
into
is
the
it?
water.
It's big.
I push it in the water.
It's about the size of you. It's about as tall as you.
I'm going to push it in the water.
Okay.
Do I need to make a check?
No, you're strong enough. You're one of the strongest ones here.
Wow.
And then I just look at Jarrett, kind of confused and
Wow.
disgusted at the same time.
I don't understand. What did I do wrong?
That's disgusting.
How but then we were going to study it.
Vistrid, why would you even entertain that idea?
I don't know.
Honestly, it was kind of entertaining.
That's kind of what I was.
It takes up more room than a person on this stupid barge, and we're going to carry it around
Yes, it did.
where the creatures are going to come to the smell.
All right, you make a fair argument. It's a fair argument. I mean,
Grief.
but I don't want to cause any trouble. I was just trying. Look, I'm just the hired help, guys. Look, don't. I saw you cut your hand open the other night. I don't know what's going on here, so I'm just. We cool?
We might teach you
we're
the
fine,
secret
Jared.
handshake.
Okay, all right. I just
Sorry.
I was not trying to cause trouble.
I'm a
I just
little
wanted to
grumpy this
study it.
morning. Came down
Would
here
you
to
like
see
some
a-
coffee?
Yeah, sure.
It's really strong.
Okay.
I don't
That's
have any
how I
sugar.
like
I'm
my
sorry.
coffee.
It's
Good.
It's not terrible. Haven't had coffee in a
I like
while.
my coffee like I like my ale. Very stout.
Put hair on your chest, right, Overst?
Say what?
It'll put hair on your chest, right?
Oh yeah.
Good. I don't have any of that.
Okay. So y'all think that y'all have another day's travel ahead of you?
Let's go.
You wonder if actually it'll be a full day since y'all move so fast. Like,
And now we
did
got two
Evanly
people
know
with
how
the
fast
control
y'all are going to
water.
move with the downstream and with, yeah.
Yeah, I want to be keeping an eye out for any remains of a castle or like anything.
Same, yeah. We'll keep an eye out for whatever the heck we're looking for.
So I want to keep an eye to the skies, just in case something
I'm just on constant watch. You know,
flies over us.
it's what I'm paid for.
Yep. All right. Give me some perception checks. Anyone who's interested.
All right.
How about a 26?
Okay, I'm not rolling this one anymore.
15.
Quit rolling the red one.
12.
14.
14.
Get out of here.
26, 25. Anything else above 20?
Nope.
Okay.
14.
You two notice, Quincy and Vistrid, you notice that as y'all continue moving south, the left side where y'all camped the night before is getting this strange coloration. You do not know, like, it takes a long time to even realize, like, but something about it, it's got this bluish hue to it. The other side is kind of a dying green because it's getting closer to wintertime, but still not too bad. But the left side is just this. You've never seen anything like this blue that is just starting to deepen and deepen the further south that y'all go.
And the river is serving like a hard line.
Pretty much, yeah.
There's none on the other side of the
Right.
river.
Yep.
Okay.
So y'all are moving. So yeah, left side, like I said. Yeah, the east side.
Is it?
Is that towards the dying lands?
Yeah, kind of. But that's a long way
When you
away.
say everything has the blue, is it like on plant life or on the ground or everywhere?
the ground is covered with this moss the further south y'all go, and all this moss seems to have this bluish tint to it. Trees are covered, and the moss is beginning to hang off of the random trees that y'all see. The trees seem to be dying more here than what even the camp that y'all were in, and this moss is hanging off of them, and like the deader the tree is, the darker blue the moss is that is covering it, and again in just night and day, nothing and blue on the different sides of the.
Mister, do you notice anything weird about the landscape here?
Either that or my eyes are going funny.
Looks like that
Seeing
stuff.
blue.
It looks like the stuff on the giant from last night. Me and Jared
Lots
checked out.
of it.
Almost like the stuff on the heart, huh?
What heart? I don't see a heart.
You saw the heart. Everybody saw it. I still smell it. It left a stain.
I just jest.
We'll get Jarrett, and his clothes are just covered in.
I just, I'm just,
And
it's
green
all
blood.
covered in green. I'm just like, eh.
I use prestidigitation to clean them up.
Oh, thank you, bud.
Yeah, clean that spot on the barge too while you're at it. It left a stain there.
I do that too.
The smell lingers. No, after the prestidigitation, it disappears.
So, have you seen anything like that before? Bluish foliage, or
I pull out the book that I've
is
been
it a
reading
specific
on and
type
off.
of moss? Or
And there's nothing in here like that. It's almost like this is specifically something wrong, something strange.
Like a disease almost.
And the other embankment, there's nothing of that on this side, so it's like night and day almost. Yeah, whatever it is only on this side, and it's south of us, so that's the direction of the castle, right?
Possibly from the dragon we're going to cleanse.
Well, I mean,
Don't
Beatrix did mention something.
Maybe we
about
should
a
figure out how to
disease.
do something. Maybe if this is the same blight that has the dragon, if we can clean this stuff up, maybe we can clean the dragon.
It's just blue, no gold.
That's the same thing.
Yeah, blue, no gold.
Well, maybe we could collect. Well, you've already got some moss.
Different
don't you?
color blue, too.
Wonder if we could experiment on it, see if there's anything we can do that kills it.
Cup.
Yeah, maybe we can. Yeah, maybe that's what I was thinking. Maybe if we can deal with this moss, maybe that will deal with whatever has the dragon. I mean,
Yeah.
I think we're ahead of schedule anyway, and I don't think we're not expecting Buck and Rask until tonight, right? Is that kind of the idea?
Yeah, they
That
just
they were
said
gonna
they'd
show up tonight?
meet us at the castle in
Well,
2 days.
all right. Well, we can find out. Maybe he'll message in on us.
Well, actually, he said the castle was 2 days,
And we're ahead of schedule.
Evanlyn has to
get to them.
bam from here. So I don't know how that's going to happen if she's not even there yet. I mean,
It sounds like we're gonna have a little bit of downtime. So
if we make it to the castle before then, we'll just have to wait.
right. So that'll give us something to do. We
Yeah.
can try and kill this moss. And if any of these trees move, we're cutting it down.
Burn on sight.
Yeah, cut it. We're cutting their hearts out. Whatever that was on the boat. It didn't look like a heart. It kind of looked like the rock that hit you. Actually,
Yeah. I'm still sore.
me too. Never sleep without my armor again.
We might be able to use this blight to track. You know, it's getting worse the further we go. If we follow where it is the worst, it may lead us to something. Either
That's
the
exactly
source of
what
the
she
blight-
told you. Beatrix said that she thought that the dragon would be at the heart of the blight. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess we're moving in the right direction.
Good idea then.
I mean, that's assuming this is the blight, but I think it's a safe assumption. So,
It'll get worse before it gets better.
anybody got anything to like pour on this moss to try and kill it? Do we have anything we can test?
Anybody have any kind
Any
of alchemical
crap?
agents?
I pour the leftover coffee from this morning on top of it. I don't know anything about the plants.
The coffee doesn't do anything.
Coffee. All the dragon needed was a good cup of coffee.
I'll put the
Best part of waking up.
Going back to sleep.
Oh my gosh.
I want to hold the flask like over my produced flame and see if the heat affects the blue.
I tried that last night, Mister.
The moss begins to shrivel up, and the blue seems to be a part of the moss. It's not on top of the moss. The moss has this bluish tint to it.
Okay. So it doesn't affect the blue any differently than it does the moss itself. Okay.
Is it magic? Can you still detect if it's magic, Urs? Is that still something you can do?
I'm afraid not. Sorry.
Okay.
I don't have that spell.
Thrin, can you just see if there's a magical nature to this stuff? I mean, if it's biological, I think we're screwed and we're gonna have to kill the dragon. But if it's magic, maybe we can do something about it.
I'll cast Detect Magic. I do have that spell.
Don't pick anything up.
Man, don't you hate the biological diseases?
I'm proficient with poisons. Would I know if it's... I already asked this, didn't I? If it was poisonous or not.
I don't think so.
Can I see if it's like poisonous by like just... I don't know, the only way I can test it... Yeah, never mind. You're right.
Yeah, taste test.
Eat it.
I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that.
It's like if it bites me, is it venomous?
I'm looking at it and I'm like,
There's always one way to find
I
out.
open my mouth and I shake my head and then I open my mouth, shake my head. I'm like, no, bad idea. Put it down.
Try and squeeze the coffee that you soaked into
Yeah, I'm
it
like,
out.
maybe it's like sugar.
Better yet, can we use it to brew coffee?
There's only one way to find out.
And simultaneously find out if it's poisonous.
Can certainly try.
Some moss tea.
It's not even moss. It's like some kind of parasite or some sort.
Yeah.
A blue ball.
Anyway,
All right.
let's continue.
Y'all moving on down the river, or
I mean, yeah, we'll keep going. We're at this point. I guess we're monitoring the blight, or I'm monitoring the blight and looking
the
for
blue
any
seems to be getting worse.
right and any like Any signs of a castle in the distance?
It doesn't take y'all too long. After about 2 hours that morning, you do come across what looks. It would be hard. You'd be hard pressed to call it a castle, but there is a lot of stone rubble around. There's no roof standing. There's just some pillars and stuff.
Oh, how is Thren looking this morning?
Still looking tired.
Has he eaten anything today that we've noticed?
Has he eaten anything at all since we started this trip?
No.
Not that y'all have noticed.
You know who else didn't eat anything?
Go ahead and give me another
Corvus.
mark. Go ahead and get another mark.
Oh.
Thren, are you feeling okay? I haven't seen you eat in days.
I feel fine.
You need to eat something. And I'll hand him a piece of some hardtack that I've got.
I'll try to take a bite out of it.
Okay. You can chew on it. Just doesn't really taste very good. I mean, does hardtack ever taste it very good?
Yeah.
What's hardtack?
It is flour and water.
Yeah, it's basically
It's just so your flour doesn't go bad.
Yeah. It's basically like stale bread, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not turning into anything, and I wouldn't enjoy that. So,
Well, maybe while we wait for the other two, we can catch some more fish or something.
So you are pulling up. There's not really a dock here, and the castle's not really on the water. It's a good 300 feet away from the water.
Oh,
We
okay.
we don't want to camp near the castle. That's
I don't know. We might. I think we should go
It's
check
just
it out.
strewn rumble. There's no walls to hide in it. There's no one hiding at this thing. It is just a pile of rubble.
well. Since I want to go check it out.
Yeah, I think we
I'm
should at
gonna
least
sneak
go
over.
look around.
I'm gonna sneak over, trying to
So
hide.
I'm pulling
in
those barge up
something.
on the.
Yeah.
I want to try to collect some of the blue moss and see if it does anything in water. And I'm just experimenting with the moss with as much as I have that I can naturally scavenge because I don't have any alchemy.
You're pretty much walking on blue now, much less green than there is blue. It's wild. Looking out into the horizon, you can't tell where the sky begins and the ground ends because it's a pretty similar blue color.
Someone changed the tint on the TV, and now there's more blue than green and red.
The water doesn't seem to do anything. In fact, looking down close to the edge of the water, you see that there's rocks that have some kind of an algae close
good
by
Lord.
that is got this bluish tint.
Okay.
But so the rest of y'all heading to the rubble.
I'm going to cast Sending the
Okay.
Buck.
It's only been one day, right?
Since we
So
communicate.
y'all don't expect him till at least the next night. That night?
Yeah, or today, or yeah. Well, he didn't even say. He didn't say. He said Evelyn wasn't there yet,
Right.
and that the
And it
castle
would take
was
y'all 2 days to
yeah.
get there.
So
Right.
it could be a week. We don't know.
Gotcha.
You're already counting.
Said buck.
Yeah.
What?
He just sent a message and he just said buck, and that's it.
Buck.
Did you just count the
That's cruel.
Can I have a
No matter how long the it's still one word.
Buck, hope everything is okay. Wondering if Della made it safe. That's it.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yes. Everything.
That's one word.
Yeah, I know. It's more than one syllable, though.
we're gonna start counting
Yes,
syllables.
everything is fine. Haven't seen Della. Haven't looked for her. Children adapting well. Seagulls kinda freaked out.
That's it.
Quincy,
Yeah.
I sent a message to Buck. He said everything's doing okay, but he has not found Della yet. He hasn't really looked for her.
Okay. Well, maybe he'll look for her.
And the seagulls are apparently having a hard time adapting to their.
Well, that doesn't
New
surprise
home.
me. That's to be expected.
Can't do anything about it.
Did he say anything about the children? How are they doing?
What did it say? What is it?
Adapting well.
He said that they're adapting well. It seemed.
Good, good.
Yeah, they'll be fine.
Well, I'm gonna go check out the castle. Oh, in character, I'm going to go check out the castle.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Yeah.
I'll back you up.
All right. I'm gonna try and
Reach
stealth.
the barge, right?
I'm gonna try and stealthily do this.
Thren, did you tell him we made it to the castle?
No, I did not.
I don't. Just in case there's something there, I don't want to run up on it.
Yeah, we need to at least clear the area.
Right.
I want to go with him.
Okay.
So, stealth.
Stealth.
I'm stealthing with him.
It's only
Nat 20.
That's good.
Natural.
Even with the 4, I still get a
13
17.
for me.
Nice.
It's great.
Yeah, rogues are like really good with their
best.
skills.
Expertise. Yeah.
13.
All right. Yeah. Y'all creep up, and there's no trees around this area. It is kind of just open area. This strange blue. There's maybe some kind of shrubberies that seem to be covered in this bluish moss as well, but nothing really to hide behind. You see no creatures at the moment that could be hiding, could not. Nothing catches your eye. But you make it to this heap of rubble, and it's a lot. This used to be a very big castle. Probably not as big as the Bathory's, but I mean a good-sized castle. So there's a lot of rock, and it has this strange. Instead of moss, it's more of a lichen. It's more ropey, and it has got this bluish tint to it as well that has just kind of covered the whole thing, almost like spider webs that have just been laid over the top of this. Yes, like veins.
Like the ones in War of the Worlds that like pulled loose and was, like, liquidy.
That nasty, wet.
Yeah, that red web.
So, like any leftover like stuff from the castle, like furniture, artifacts? No.
I mean, you could search for it, but right now you're just standing on top of rubble that is covered with this viney lichen.
Yuck. I'm gonna do an investigation check for stuff like that. Oh, that's good. That's a 2. Ha! Give me a good old 2. Yeah.
Yeah, no, you don't see anything under the rubble.
+0.
Once I'm done with my moss investigations, I'll come check out the ruins and looking for, I guess, I don't know. Assuming it goes somewhere. There's no dragon here right now.
No,
so.
there's no dragon here.
So.
Would I know anything about this castle or its history? Or is it just kind of beyond me?
No.
Have I ever heard of this castle?
No. Y'all didn't know that it was a castle.
Oh, that's cool.
I'm going to take out my dagger and just cut some of the nasty stuff.
Okay.
Does it?
Yeah, when you cut through it, it is very liquid and just begins like dripping this blue. It's not blood, but it's something liquidy and it's blue it's sticky.
I'll try to fill a flask with it.
Okay. Yep. It takes a while, and you kind of have to like squeeze
I'm
it out.
like trying to just catch the drip.
Yeah. You can fill up a few with it.
Does it stink like the thing, the ants?
Not quite. No.
So the ants are probably just what they smell. Or the giants are probably just what giants smell like. All right.
The giants just.
Yeah, it's just
I'm wondering
naturally
if this stuff is gonna.
have deodorant back in the day.
I wonder if it's bad for us to be breathing this stuff or touching it or being near it. Like, is it like a
I get the feeling we
fungus?
wouldn't want to stay around here too long.
Should we camp on the other side of the river from this stuff? I'm afraid Buck and Ras could show up and.
Yeah, I mean.
We might could just sleep on the barge.
Yeah, I want to investigate wherever it's the thickest or it looks like it's originating from to look for.
Doesn't look like it's originating from here. There's no.
Pretty
It
sure
looks
we'll
pretty
find a dragon where it's originating
Is there a
from.
direction?
Well, I'm
where it
assuming. I'm
starts to
wondering.
get worse?
Yeah, I'm wondering if it goes underground.
As you move further away from the river east, it seems to be getting a darker blue color. Blue, like the blue is taking a lot of the, which I think I'm kind of messing Tate up, but yeah, it's getting a darker blue. There's still green around, like there is still green.
It's just the blue is like overpowered.
Yeah.
That's what I kind of.
Because it doesn't belong. That's what just catches your eye so much, is that it doesn't belong, and that's why you're seeing it so well.
Right. Okay. The forest is a bluish moss, or blue and moss together, but this area is like the vines or the veins or whatever. Is this the only area where the veins are, or did they go somewhere else?
It was just over this rock here, but I mean, y'all haven't went too far. It might.
Yeah, I think we should
Y'all just moving
investigate.
east?
Yeah.
Kinda.
Just kind of following this until we find a structure or a path underground, because there's no guarantee we're looking at a building. We could be looking at an underground passage.
Well, yeah, but I don't know if this is where the dragon is either. It might be further down the river.
Well, if this crap building right here is where he lives, we don't want to be here when he lands.
Well, yeah.
I'd rather set a trap, but I'd also like to know that we're in the right spot. But separating probably isn't the best idea.
Like I said, the further east you seem to be going, the worse the quote-unquote blight seems to be getting.
Okay, so this may not even be the right spot. This should just be one of many, maybe. Is that anyone feeling that way?
But we are pretty sure this is the spot, the old castle that.
Yeah, this is
but-
definitely the old castle.
I believe if we don't see the dragon come by in the next coming days, we probably could just follow the blight as it gets worse.
Yeah, or go further down the river.
Which, I mean,
Well, I don't want to stay here several days. We have.
Well, we gotta wait for Buck and Rask somehow.
I would just hate for them to show up where we're supposed to be if we're in the wrong spot.
right. That's right.
So,
I mean, it's a dragon too. I'm sure if it flies by, it's going to be pretty easy to see.
I have a feeling it doesn't fly very much. I mean, when's the last time any of you heard of a dragon?
I bet it stays in one spot. If
yeah,
it's diseased or crazed.
Doubt it moves a lot. Or else there'd be talks of dragons spreading in the area, and we would have
Yeah.
known more about it. But
Yeah, I think he's hiding.
Either way, we have to wait here until your compatriots join us, so.
Right.
that's if we're in the right spot.
Oh, well.
Well, I think we should we gotta just wait for Buck and Rask, so.
So this place is pretty much completely rubble, right? Like you can't even tell one room from another or anything. Any
Thing's
like,
been destroyed.
There's no.
are there any like trap doors or things going down below?
If there was, they'd be under the rubble.
Yeah.
Like if you want to start moving rubble, you could and look for something like that.
It has been destroyed. Can I tell what destroyed it? Are there like marks on the stones?
It seems like just age. It just collapsed. The mortar began to just ebb away until.
So you're saying that we could claim this castle and homestead it?
Yes, if you want to stay in this poisoned area.
I mean,
A pile of rubble in the middle of.
Hey, it's ours if we make improvements.
Yeah, but you got to look at the property tax, and then you got different kind of taxes you're gonna have to pay on that. That might.
I
not
don't
be
think
good
anybody's
return.
watching this area, really.
I'm just saying.
We're rebels. We don't pay our taxes.
So you look bound to the rebels now too, are you?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
No,
I've worked with worse.
Don't listen to Earth.
I don't. I've worked with worse. It's all right.
That thing you did under the orphanage where you walled it off. Could you check this rubble for anything leading down?
I can't check underneath it. I
Can't
can.
Can you move
you can't like move it out of the way.
That I can do. I can just turn the rocks into mud. I can.
I feel like that still creates an obstacle in our back.
Could you turn them into water?
No, I can't turn them into water. I can.
Can't you do anything useful?
I can reshape the stone into a doorway.
Could you reshape all of the rocks that are here back into a castle?
And then we could live here.
Not that much, no.
Oh.
I could make like a tunnel through the rock for 10 feet, I think it is.
That could work. Like I said, we don't know there's anything here. It's just from what I can tell, if it's thicker, the further
We don't have anything
South
else
we go?
to do. I mean,
5 feet.
the further south we go, or the further east we go. Further east we go. So I mean, we could probably.
Is that the
just-
direction of the river flow to? To the east? Or?
No, the river's flowing south, and beginning now to at this castle, it started kind of heading back west, more southwest,
Is
headed
this
back towards the ocean.
this castle, where the castle is it drier or is it still just the muddy swamp, difficult
Still
terrain?
pretty dry.
Really? Okay.
And it would have been the right side coming down. So this area that you're in, so there's a river going this way. the bird was here. Y'all are kind of down this way now.
Okay.
So just completely different land.
It's not quite as marshy.
Right.
So it's
So you're saying it's not difficult terrain?
At the moment, no. Nothing y'all have walked on has, since y'all left Jacobs has been difficult terrain.
Well, let's go set up camp.
I will reach down, touch the stone, and use stone shape to try to make a tunnel down into whatever undercroft this castle had.
Okay. Now, how does it? You said you make a tunnel 10 foot deep,
Yep.
So
No,
just-
5 foot. 5 foot.
5 foot deep.
5 foot. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah. You. So are you just in the middle? You on an edge?
Yeah, in the middle.
Probably picked a spot with thinner layer of rubble, right?
I don't know. I imagine
Like, is there different layers?
video
of
game.
rubble?
It's all flat. There's a
Kinda,
little bit of
yeah.
crap still standing.
Yeah.
But he
Oh,
said it was
that's true.
rubbled, so I was.
I'm thinking like piles.
Yeah. Pile of crap over there. Pile of crap over there. Everything in the
Yeah,
middle.
I want to try to like get on a lower,
Okay.
as low of spot as I can.
Give me a roll a D100.
Oh, boy.
Siri.
I have to remember where my D100 is. Never rolled a D100 before.
There's percentile and then a 10 with it.
I got it. I got it.
Remember how you did that.
62.
That would be 62.
Okay. Yeah. You just happen to get a right area, and so how does the stone does it just disappear or?
I like.
Okay. There's no staircase here, but it just suddenly
I can make a staircase.
well, this 5 foot hole that you create drops about like you look down and you see about a 20-foot drop to the bottom.
Oh, there's a big hole.
Yeah.
So there's a chamber underneath.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Okay. I'll let everyone know that I found the secret tunnel.
Secret tunnel.
Oh, nice. Good work, Vestrid.
Can somebody shine a light down there?
Yeah,
I'll cast dancing lights and send them down into the tunnel.
It's not a very big room, maybe 20 by 15. And it might have been some sort of a cellar at one time. There's some extremely old looking barrels and boxes, mush that years and years. No, never mind. Dirt.
I'm going to take a
Piles of
rope
dirt.
and tie it off to a large rock.
I'll just float us down there and hold you. You're light. You can go down there. And,
Well, y'all got to get down somehow.
I mean, we just need someone to check it out.
All right, keep your light down there, Thren.
I'm gonna go down there too.
All right. Yeah, I should be strong
I'm
to let
definitely
both of
going
you
down
down.
I'm going to slowly climb down the rope.
All right.
Do I need to make a check for that?
No, it's like if
There's a dragon.
25 foot. Nah,
If there's a dragon, all three of you are screwed. So
it's just a
that
cellar.
was why I wanted one person to go.
It's just a cellar.
Okay.
Just looks like a cellar down here. Cellar down here. Cellar down here.
I'm looking what's inside the boxes.
Anything that was in there is just long, decrepit. Give me an investigation check.
Rotted food.
It wouldn't even be rotten food anymore. It'd be dust.
Dirt.
Yeah.
Dust and dirt, yeah.
Well, I think we should stay in here. Is the blight down here? Is there
There
anything?
doesn't seem to be anything down here that the moss is growing
Yeah, it's
upon.
clean down here.
It was sealed off completely, and he just opened it up.
So now it'll grow down there.
I would be afraid. Well,
So there's not like a stairway leading up somewhere with like a door?
If there was, it was most likely wood, and it's gone. And
I'll find somewhere to tie off the rope and then that way we
9.
can get up in there.
nothing interesting.
That's yeah.
Can we
that's-
tell what this room used to be?
Looks like a cellar.
Just storage. So, okay.
there's not any doors going to other rooms. Okay.
You assume that there was a staircase that led up to a door that is no
Just gotta
longer
make sure.
there.
Just gotta make sure. All right. Well, this is camp, I suppose.
Yeah.
Secure.
Be
Into the
nice to
blight.
be out of the weather.
Yeah.
If y'all want, I want to take one person and continue east, and if things get bad, we'll get back. I can teleport us off, but I just want to take one because I can't teleport with two people, me and someone else. So we'll continue east and just go. We'll scout ahead. I want to see how much worse the blight gets, and then after that, I think we're just waiting on Rask and.
I'll go with you. I'm interested in this blight, and mobility isn't an issue for me.
All right. So me and Vistrid will continue.
How far are
east.
y'all traveling?
I guess we'll start with about I don't know 30 minutes.
30 minutes? Okay. Y'all get well out of sight of the. It's beginning to get a little bit hilly now, and the area's changing a bit as y'all kind of move around. You lose sight of the castle, you lose sight of the river. Sometimes greens seem to be getting stronger, but then there's even darker blues as you continue east. Sickly looking trees are starting to pop up more often.
Is it reminiscent of anything we saw in the Hornbeam Forest with
No.
the dying? It's completely different.
Yeah, completely different.
This
Moss.
The Bernheim Forest were just turning to stone, weren't they?
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Give me some perception checks.
Man, my perception has been off all day.
25.
Mine's like
I like
11.
perception.
Okay. As y'all crest another hill, you're kind of looking further down, and you see these strange lumps. They look almost like giant warts on the flesh of the ground.
Totally on stealth.
You want to pop one?
I'm stealthing. I don't know what that is.
All right, let's. I've got to get a bow. I need to be able to do something from more than 15 feet away. Okay. I'm going to get behind a tree. I'm going to summon my echo, move it in, and
No
attack.
tree that you can get
There's
not big
nothing-
enough now
nothing.
to hide you. No.
Oh, I just mean like so. If
Okay.
something comes, some like shrapnel comes my way, I'm just like something in between me and the wart, and I want to send my echo and have it slash it and see if it pops.
All right.
So,
Okay.
attack roll.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, my echo's
I
gonna
got
strike.
20 stealth.
I naturaled 2, so my echo does a 10 to hit.
Oh, he's standing up. It's combat. That means it's combat.
Put y'all's things out here.
Oh, cool.
Get rid of everyone that's not y'all. I think so.
And my echo hit it.
You send your echo out to
Yeah, my echo's what hit it.
were we?
I summoned it 15 feet and then moved it forward to the echo and hit it. I didn't. We didn't.
The echo
we
just straight up misses.
right.
hanging back
It
from
misses
stealth.
with a 10.
Thank you, sir.
Who's that? That you?
Gotcha.
Okay.
Okay.
Just straight up misses.
All right. It just misses. It'll make a second attack because I have 2. All right. Natural 20.
Okay, that hits.
And now you die.
What is that? Is that a dog?
Yes.
All right, so 7, so that's 14. That's 19 damage.
Okay.
Echo. And does it? What is it? What's response? does it
So
have?
it as you attack it, as your echo attacks it, it jumps up and it is in the form of a dog that is just covered in this moss. It's a giant dog, almost as big as Vistrid's wolf form. And then you
Yeah, so it's large.
So it's a large dog.
as it moves and begins not really howling but making this strange sickly sound. A few of the other, you notice that they're not really warts, they were just kind of curled up in balls, and maybe moss had even tried to attach them to the ground. As they get up, they rip it loose.
Should we fight or we go?
I say go.
All right, I'll use my movement and move back to Vistrid. I think it's an. I don't remember if it's an action or a bonus action to use, though. Let me check. It's an action. I just used my action to attack. So I'll move back to Vistrid.
Okay.
Technically, my bonus action was summoning the echo. I've moved and I've attacked. So I will use action surge, and then use the cape, and we'll teleport 500 feet back and disengage from combat completely.
All right.
500 feet back towards camp.
What did y'all get attacked by? My gosh, I was only gone 2 minutes.
And yeah, my echo will disappear after that. Okay. After I end the turn, I am in my turn more than 30 feet from it. So we are gone. Is this thing following us at 500 feet?
Okay. So y'all teleport 500 feet.
Yep.
And y'all are just headed back. Y'all running back. Y'all walking back. What y'all doing?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I think we should move. You have mobile, right?
Yeah.
So yeah. Okay. So
I could fly us out of here if we want to
let's
go somewhere other than.
If we see something on our heels, then yeah, let's do that. If we don't see anything behind us,
they're wolves. I've tracked many things as a wolf.
let's do that. If you can get us out of here, you can fly me.
Yeah.
You're big enough.
Oh yeah.
Then let's do that. Let's get off the ground.
Yeah.
Let's leave no scent behind. I don't want to lead the pustule dogs back to our camp. All right. So what are we doing?
Okay.
You've never done this, right?
Do what?
Have you ever turned into a bird before?
Yeah.
Okay.
The hawk when we found the.
That was a little hawk though.
Yeah, I've never done a big bird.
Okay. Yeah. Let's do it.
So I take
Big
the
and
shape
yellow.
of a big yellow bird that stands. No, giant eagle.
Giant eagles.
Giant eagle.
So what are the rest of y'all doing?
And I'm not flying straight back.
Okay.
I want to fly like slightly off to the side. And
How
then
far had they
back.
gone?
We moved quick and we're 30 minutes.
Yeah, a little over 30 minutes.
We're definitely more than 500 feet away, which is that's basically within. I mean, you can see 500 feet away if it's.
And then you
fairly
zipped
flat.
back with your cape.
And then we flew out. Yeah, I wanted to completely disengage because I didn't know how many more of those were going to get up.
Yeah, I was planning on taking the giant eagle and just like
Yeah.
claws into your shoulders from behind and.
Okay. In the future, I can send us up, and then you grab me and foof away.
How many feet are in a mile?
5,280.
That's like a football field and a half.
Yeah.
Because the football field's 300 feet because it's 100
Does that make
yards.
sense?
Yeah, it is.
It's actually a football field.
So y'all move for 30 minutes.
Yeah.
There's 60 seconds in a minute, right? So 60 times 30
180.
times 40
There's a distance guide.
is 72,000 divided by 5,280.
Oh, God. The dogs are going to follow him back to camp.
Dadgummit.
Like 10 miles.
Is what I say, but my character
13.
says, oh, boy, oh, boy.
In half an hour.
That's how fast they flew?
That's how much y'all just walk? 40 feet?
Well, that's combat movement. That's like.
It's like running fast.
Well, no, because dashing actually is running fast.
Yeah.
But I would say probably 20 feet.
There's a traveling guide in the corner of your DM guide up there. That's what I use on y'all all the time.
You have the same one as him?
The outside's different. I think the inside's the same though.
With the little worm here?
this work?
Yeah.
Normal 300 feet. We're going at normal speed, right?
Yeah.
For half an hour. So y'all went a mile and a half.
That sounds about
Mile and a
right.
half.
That sounds good. And we got the heck out of there.
And you did hear me say I'm not going straight back. I'm
Yep. Gotcha.
going hooking.
So what are y'all doing that are in the cellar?
Hanging out. We set up camp.
Setting up camp. All right. After about 45 minutes, they come back because I'll say it's faster to fly.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they come.
I'm assuming you have
a
like
giant bird, a giant eagle just swoops through this hole,
Here we go again.
and y'all think, "Oh no!"
Then we see Gillard on
and then
his
you see
back.
that it's holding Gillard in its claws. He looks dead.
I take the arrow out of the. I unlock my arrow.
He lands, and I guess do you turn back into yourself?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
This stuff is no joke. We had some, I don't know, almost as some like big pustules, and they turned out to be dogs, and they kind of attacked us.
Would you say they were moss dogs?
No, that's well, I wouldn't use that word. Oh,
that's what they actually are.
Is that what they're called?
Moss dogs.
yeah. Well, you said they were like a blister.
Well, they were just they were so unmoving that you didn't see limbs on them.
Oh, okay.
It was just kind of a.
Well, I attacked a blister. It turned out to be a moss dog.
Okay, that sounds interesting.
Yeah, and if their sense of smell is as keen as Vistrid's here, there's no guarantee they won't track us back from smell. So we may have. I saw 3. There could be more.
Well, do we really want to be in this hole then?
It's very defensive.
It's defendable.
Could you do something to close the hole up?
I could.
Don't close the air out though.
Don't know how many spells I want to burn though. I can if y'all think it's the best, the best course of action.
I don't think they could find us.
Well, I'll say this: I'd rather there be an opening to so that we can get out, because we don't know what abilities they have.
I mean, the truth is, if they are just like normal wolves,
Quince!
but just covered in moss.
Quince! Quincy!
Is that in his head? Or
No, this is out loud. You all hear it.
Oh, that's Rask screaming.
Y'all hear bucking and Ras calling for y'all.
Hey, down here!
And after a few minutes, y'all see two people just looking down a hole. Quince, what are y'all doing down in a hole?
It's our new home.
Ras just jumps down.
Love it.
Buck uses the rope to climb down.
Hey, there's possibly some wild dogs out there, so get down here, hurry.
They're coming. They're down.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dogs?
What's your inside voice?
Buck, did you find Della? Is she there?
Yeah, she's there, Quince. Now,
Now, who is Della?
Roran doesn't have her. The guy that you gave her to still has her, but he's
he
just
lives
staying
there?
in Juniper Grove.
Oh, well, that's fine.
Okay. Yeah, but she's there.
What was his name? What was his name? Travis? Or
I overhear this, right?
what was his name?
Okay. I'd take out 3 gold and hand it to Gillard.
Oh, you did what?
Take out 3 gold and hand it to Gillard.
Oh, you had a bet?
Gillard bet that the donkey would or the mule would make it.
I didn't think I did, but I'll go back and listen.
Well, Ryan remembered. Wow, that's
I can't believe that Gillard made that bet.
Yeah, I figured Gillard would bet that they didn't.
Yeah.
Gillard's a gambling man.
Thought I did too, but
He likes a good underdog.
I thought it was you. I might have been wrong.
I'll try and find it real and I'll find out, because I feel like I would have betted against it. I should probably give you the 6 gold now, but we'll see.
What time do y'all think it is?
You said it took 2 hours to get here.
And y'all got a little bit later start because y'all had to sleep longer.
Probably
noon,
2 o'clock.
Noon when y'all got here, 1-ish now.
Sure.
Okay. Well, we're going to say that it is about 1 o'clock, and we're going to end right there. And
1 o'clock.
So be here, Anthony and Ken and Kyle.
Yep.
It's probably important to remember that it's 1 o'clock.
I feel like it's going to be important.
All right. We'll see y'all next time. This has kind of been an in-between episode. We really thought we might get to the dragon this time, but with Tate missing, we wanted him to be able to be here. Of course, Kyle, but this has something to do with Tate. So we hope to see y'all next time. Thanks for listening. Check us out at The Commoners Official and The Commoners of D&D on Twitch, right?
Twitch.tv/CommerceDND.
Yeah. Go check out Tiger Skull RPG, and we'll see you next time. Bye.